Yes, people, what's everyone saying? And welcome to another stream. Man like Yasser, you know. What are you saying, my guy? Bro, I see Mustafa is already here. I appreciate everyone tuning
And
in. What are you saying, Yasser, bro?
big
I
up,
mean,
big up
this is the first time.
on this channel.
Yeah.
Nah, not first time. I'm pretty sure we done
Oh,
like
yeah,
a
with
late
Touchline.
stream. Touchline and someone else. Yeah. But
Oh,
that was
yeah,
like
yeah.
an 11, 12 o'clock stream, if you remember. Other than that, nah,
Oh,
man,
yeah.
this is the first time we got a show, innit? So,
Yeah. Nah,
yeah.
bro, I appreciate you tuning in, bro. Like, man has to put these glasses in there, bro. It's time to get serious. You get me, yeah?
Both of us, man, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. He said it, you know what it is? I was thinking about this, yeah, when he told me he wanted to start a show, yeah. I didn't know whether we are gonna call it the aesthetic merchants, whether the four-eyed merchant. There's bare names. He goes, you went quiet.
Bro, I can't lie. You actually gave me an bro. You know what? Man's doing it. You know what? Aesthetic.
Are you gonna change it? Because you know that they both call us these things, and we get called these things all around. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So I was like, I was gonna tell you, but then I forgot. I was at work thinking about it last week, yeah, and I was like, I need to tell him that, and then he was like, yo, forgot. But yeah, big up Mustafa as well, man. I always say salam to Mustafa in the chat. Big up to you.
Mustafa, yeah, I can't lie to you. Yeah, he's actually probably the only like no, he's always the first one in. You know, he's always waiting. I have to big
Yeah,
him
he's
up.
always showing love. Do you know what I'm saying? He's always showing love, like whether it's in the chat.
Yeah. No,
Oh,
he's proper, bro. He's proper. He's always commenting and getting things going in it. But yeah,
yeah.
we've got a lot to talk about. Second half, we wiped the
Can we
league
start?
off.
Can we start from last week? Yeah, because last week I was gonna
No,
ask you, because last week, I ain't really watched this week's game. I don't know where I was. I was outside when you guys played because I didn't think you guys would be playing, and then I realized, oh, United are playing. Because remember, it was a weird kickoff time.
yeah.
Yeah. So obviously you got the clip, not last week for this week. You got the clip. You saw the fire clip, yeah. Because me and him were arguing about that. Because I've been telling him this, and he's like, nah, whatever. And then the minute he scored, he lost his mind, and I'm like, bro, why celebrating? You know, he can celebrate. Obviously, his team scored, then
Yeah,
I get.
100%, of course. Listen, Touchline's my guy, innit? But brother, this is how do people do this thing here where they download it on YouTube and like they make it show on the thing? I don't know how they
No,
do
so I'll tell you what to do. Yeah,
that.
you can use. So there's this thing called web.whatsapp. That's WhatsApp web. So it's a web version of WhatsApp.
All
So you
right,
scan,
okay.
so you scan the QR code, and then
Yeah.
essentially you can see all your chats and everything on WhatsApp. So you can download it on your laptop or computer, and then you can upload it to StreamYard if you want to, innit? And even when people send you links, like if I send you a link or whatever, you can just access it from there.
You can access it from there. Okay.
Yeah, so like if when you send me the link, I don't have to send the link to my computer and do it. I just go straight to WhatsApp web and boom, it comes up. Chilling.
Oh, right. I think I got you. I think no. I will try and do that in it because I see bare people doing that. Do you get me? I see bare people doing that. Yasser was here before 2-3 streams only. Yeah, I remember now. In it was in a panel, but this is the first one in terms of like just us two in it. So yeah, man.
Yeah.
How you been though? How's everything before we talk about the footy though? What are you saying?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I think obviously it's just raining now and the weather's just rubbish. You're just trying to come home as soon as possible from work, bro, and then just do whatever you can.
Very
You know what I mean?
depressing, you know?
Hmm?
It's very depressing, you know, flipping this whole
Because it
vibe.
gets dark quickly, though. It's because it gets dark quickly, innit? So
It plays
it's not
it
the
plays.
same, bro. You know what I mean? It's not, bro. Imagine I done the preview a couple of days ago, innit?
Yeah.
So I done a preview. I've been doing previews with everyone else, and
Mhm.
then the night before the game, I had AJ on. I don't think you know him, but Somalian AJ.
Oh,
And
Somalian agent. I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
yeah,
I think
he's
I know.
usually on like Mike's streams, Jay's, Northside, like
Mhm.
Hotspur Cave. You may have seen him here or there, innit? And
Yeah.
then, so me and him know each other from Northside streams. So obviously, me and him started the show. So he wanted to do a preview, so we ended up doing it. obviously Prime crashed it. You know, Latimer's Prime, innit? You probably seen him in the chat. So he ended up coming on, bro. All of a sudden, Tony comes on.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Tony Claude God or whatever his name is. Yeah, he came on. And then the stream just went fully left. Him and Prime started arguing, yeah. And then it just went left, bro. And then I realized, yo, this stream is gone for 3 hours, yeah. We're leaving. Do you know what I'm saying? We're leaving. But obviously, the game is obviously different. But my
Yeah.
thing, you know what it is? This whole week, I was just fuming, bro. I couldn't watch content at some point no more.
How come?
Because, bro, the disrespect on my club was crazy, bro. Like, everyone's telling me, like, they're talking to me like I'm Spurs, bro. You know what I mean?
Remember on
Bro.
that whole show, innit, when we was doing that combined 11, right? And they were ranking the scores. Do you remember?
Hey, listen, that thing, bro, you know how, bro, you've been doing Ahwa for years, innit? And you remember, like, getting slandered for saying the right thing. Or anything you say, they used to just make it look like you were crazy. Do you get what I'm saying? Bro, I've been watching, so I know, innit? And obviously, big up to Ziad. He used to get away with it. He would just say a couple of words, you know, say eat his grapes and whatever, kiwi, and then just dip at it. So they were never really able to get onto him like that because he would just say his piece and that's it.
Oh, yeah.
But I think because we have certain opinions about the way we like to see football, innit?
Mm-hmm.
And then you just sitting there thinking, bro, like, why are we all sitting here acting like a certain player is so great when we all know that in reality, next week everyone's just gonna turn on him, or next month everyone's gonna turn on him. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like,
Who are you talking about in this one? Are you talking about in general, or?
It's in general, like a lot of the footballers that these men are highly rating.
Yeah.
There's only a couple, like a Ben White. They were telling us best right back in the league. We all kind of looked at him and said he's just doing a job. Nice system. All of a sudden, now no one rates him no more. You know what I'm saying? Or there's certain players, innit? Then they realize, innit, later on. Even now, man, are saying Saka's dusted. He was rubbish. But like in Ahwa a couple of weeks ago, started telling us rank Saka as the best winger in the league. He's free, better than Olise. Now we see these things, innit? And I think for me, I've always said to people, I'm just gonna do the honest thing, innit? Whether if the chat likes it, that doesn't like it, it is what it is. Because I know what I said, innit? Because if you know the problem is if you change your opinions constantly, or you go with the wind, you don't actually know what you said. You forget what you say because remember, there's a lot of things being said. You don't really know what you said, so I'm like, nah, I ain't any of that, bro.
Because, bro, like what's magic is that you can obviously change your opinion based on context. So let's say, for instance, you back the manager, and then a year later, right, he started to move a certain way, which you initially backed, and you were like, you know what, you had an idea that he was going to move a certain way, but then he changed. You can change your opinion, but don't just start saying that this player is a baller, and when he's not doing well, you go quiet and you don't really say anything much about him, and then you start following the crowd, and they think, oh, for instance, a great example is Rodrigo, right? He's not scored in about 30 games. Arsenal fans wanted Rodrigo, right, to be the difference maker. Egal was making comparisons with Alexis Sanchez, that insinuating that could be their Alexis Sanchez and the difference maker. Guess what happened now? Now Semenyo is better than Rodrigo. Now Semenyo is better. See?
He ain't scored. What's it? Apparently GA. What was the thing we were hearing recently?
He started.
He ain't scored in a year or something. Was it something like that or whatever? 36 games. He ain't scored.
He's not scored.
Now he's rubbish.
Yeah, but listen, bro. Yeah, cool. That stat is trash. But at the end of the day, a bad player doesn't turn bad overnight. Do you get it? It just doesn't.
You know what it is about that? You know about that, Ahmed, yeah? This is why sometimes the players that have not necessarily bad careers, yeah, because we know they're ballers, but then eventually you see it, even if it's just before the end of their career. Even if they go somewhere, like, we know that João Felix, for example, is at Saudi, but you get it, but his kind of career might have gone downhill. Apparently, he wanted to go Benfica, but he looks like an emotional Danny, innit? He plays this.
That's true,
But he's there now. He's like, I might as well just do what I want to do. He's just playing there, but doing this thing. People are looking at SGA now thinking, should we bring him back to England? I'm like, bro, you lot said he's a scrub. Bro, Vitinha, they said he was too small at Wolves.
I remember all of that,
So all of a sudden now, oh my God, it's crazy. Some of
But
these
I don't think
footballers,
people are saying that with Felix now, because like even though he's bagging right now, but all I see is like, oh, he couldn't do it in this or that team, like Chelsea, Barcelona, and so on. Even though he wasn't even bad at Barca. At Chelsea, you loaned him twice. The first, bro, it's funny because he had such a good debut for Chelsea, but then he got a red card. And then the second loan spell, I actually thought with Felix in his loan spell, the second one,
yeah,
there were instances where he would come off the bench and would actually impact games. I never really saw him get that opportunity on a consistent basis. But
yeah.
in terms of making the right career choice, yeah, listen, it's it's obviously down the hill. He's obviously got people around him that aren't really giving him the best advice and just following where the money is, which is something that, bro, I'm not gonna start saying that this is what he should do, this is what he should do, like, because obviously he's obviously the professional footballer. He's meant to have the right people around him. But if that's where he wants to go, you can't change a man's mind, innit? Even if you can't really change his mind. So he shouldn't. Yeah, exactly. He shouldn't have gone to Atletico Madrid. I don't know what he was
I
supposed to be
think that's the
doing.
move, with Felix. That's always been my thing. I said, when it comes to these footballers, bro, go to a team that suits your style of play, innit, or that is known to play something that suits you. Like, we'll give
Yeah,
an
yeah.
example now because I've seen a lot of people mention him, or two people mention him already. Yeah, with Zirkzee, I don't get these Dutch footballers going to United, especially in recent time. Now, I don't know why. Remember, Memphis came, he flopped. Yeah, everyone remembers saying he went 1 year too early. Who was the other one? Van der Beek
Memphis
came, he couldn't
joined
do
Van
it.
der Beek.
Van der Beek, bro. All these man, even now with Zirkzee, man don't understand what he can do. Everyone's telling me like he's rubbish, and I'm like, bro, remember, maybe if you use him to the way to what, I don't even know how to say this, but use him in a way to get the best out of him. Even though that kind of goes for most players anyway. But with a Zirkzee, it's the way he plays, and we know he got good feet, and especially now when you have the two runners that can go in behind in the Mbemo and Cunha, or if you have the two tens, you can put Ahmad there if someone else is playing on the wing back position and that. And those people are known to actually be goal scorers. Ahmad can score goals, Cunha can score goals, and Mbemo can score goals. So even if he's not necessarily scoring, it doesn't mean someone else he can't be providing, innit? People let Firmino off with that. Do you get me? Because Salah and Mane were bagging, so it was alright that he wasn't not necessarily bagging.
Even
But
though
with this, you know what it is though? What I realized, it's a perception thing. Because you lot had Hoyland, and then Zirkzee came in. They thought Zirkzee's the savior. They just check Google, start something. Bologna's best striker. Oh, he's gonna come on back, and then they realized he's not as quick as they thought he was.
not as quick. He's not the type of shot. Yeah, exactly.
If Hoyland's just get us someone that can bag and he's quick. If you're quick, they rate you. And you know it's 97 pace Walcott thing. Yeah, we can flick the right joystick twice.
That's actually true. That's so true. Yeah,
But this is the thing though. Amorim's system though, if you realize, even now Sesko is more of not necessarily like Gyökeres, but he has someone that can run in behind, innit? And he had that with Hoyland, and I think that's why he was starting him over Zirkzee, innit? At the time. And then when he had Zirkzee come in, he was making him do it. That's what didn't make sense.
If you actually look at his quotes, Amorim was saying what you've been seeing Zirkzee run, which is a good thing. He's trying to transform him into a player that he's never going to be. Do you know what I find hilarious? And also, just to mention, Remco, you are a legend for posting that, because I made a TikTok video about this. Ruben Amorim saying that we play better when Josh is playing is the biggest nonsense I've heard. Not because that statement is not true, but he's only saying it because he won. If we didn't win that game and we lost, he would not be saying that. And he's only saying it because it's convenient. He likes to say the obvious. He likes to say the right things, but his actions don't back it up. That's the problem with Ruben Amorim. People can get lost with the words that he says and fall in love with his comprehension skills and the way he speaks, right? But not deep in that what he does behind all the wording and the statements that he says on the pitch is the complete opposite. So again, the United fans are now praising Zirkzee because he scored a goal, but not too long ago against Everton, they wanted his head on a stick. Do you get me? They wanted his head on a stick because he couldn't score a goal with his head, where Pickford made a world-class save, despite not playing. Bro, you know the last time Zirkzee played before he started for Everton was in April. The rest is all bench. And people can say, oh, Zirkzee's not as good as you think he is. Well, let's just go by that logic. He's not as good as I think he is, right? Is Sesko going to be the answer? Because with Sesko, I'll keep the same energy. Sesko is not as technical as Zirkzee, right? He might get more goals than Zirkzee because he's a better goal scorer and he's got more of that instinct to be in the box and make the runs in behind. But stylistically, Sesko's characteristics as a player is more suited to Ruben Amorim. Whereas with Zirkzee, yeah, because we play longer ball and we like to fizz the ball into the box, that's not really Zirkzee's strengths. Do you get it? So if you play to Zirkzee's strengths on the ball, play possession, create chances, you'll see the best of him. Motta coached him in the Serie A. The Serie A might not be an amazing league, but I bet you if Zirkzee was playing for Arsenal, if Marino can score goals, if Kai Havertz can score goals, if bloody Gabriel can score goals, you're telling me Zirkzee can't get double figures in that Arsenal team or even in that Chelsea team, for instance. I bet you Zirkzee can get goals in that Chelsea team. I saw Nicholas Jackson, yeah? He's quicker than Zirkzee, Nicholas Jackson. He can stretch the defence better. But Nicholas Jackson was not he wasn't predominantly known for being a finisher, but he was really good at
never really a 9 though. Like,
he was more of a wide player, innit? He was more of a wide player. So, but regardless of being a wide player, because he's a good footballer, right, he was able to get in positions as a striker and you play to his strengths. And he still scored goals. He still got double figures, to be fair to him. So, with Zirkzee, he will leave Man United. He will leave. This is very obvious.
I hope so, bro, for my national team's sake. You know what I'm saying? Even though they got Omega. But I don't mind playing with Zirkzee. Marlon, you know, Marlon's a goal scorer, even though he misses one of the, you know, he's one of them that misses chances now, but he's someone that can get the goals in it. So it just is what it is. Like, I think touchline behave, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? Behave.
Pull that video. Listen, bro, I can't pull it up, you know. I can't pull the videos.
Okay, you want me to pull the video? We could pull the video. Do you know what I'm saying? What's up?
Listen, touchline kills me, you know, yeah. And he's saying now goals matter, yeah. We're not talking about the goals. We're talking about the overall play. Do you get it? So we can get it up in it, bro. When I saw that, yeah, I was dying. Because
I know you lot definitely argued this.
Koeman doesn't. Yeah, Koeman's an awful manager, bro. He's not a good manager. He doesn't rate the little Zirkzee. He's an awful manager, bro. Like he's not good. Yeah, Zirkzee was ass. The whole players were ass in that game in the first half. So you can say Zirkzee was ass. He was ass. But second half, he was a lot better. And you get me? So it was a banger of a goal. It was a sick finish. And yeah, wait, what's this?
That's it. Do you know what I'm saying? We got the clip.
I think it's great your mate can really rub it in when his team matters. It's not my mate, it's my cousin. Man's trying to start. Bro, Zirkzee's a bomb, bro. I think it's great your mate can really rub it in when his team matters. It's not my mate, it's my cousin. Man's trying to start. Bro, Zirkzee's a bomb, bro. Get it in your head. He's a bomb. Brilliant. Luke Shaw's been unbelievable. He's actually saved us as well, again. And I would say Euro's been good, but he gave away the penalty. Other than that, Zirkzee's a bomb, bro. He's a bum. Get it in your head. It's not a Zirkzee agenda. He's shit. If he was good, I'd say he's good.
Come on.
He's lost the ball every time he's got it. Oh, really good ball. Oh, really good ball. Yes! Come on! What a goal! Yes! Zirkzee!
It's fucking shit.
Come on! Joshua Zirkzee! What the...
How have we let this shit guy score?
Come on! Hold that! Boom, 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 boom.
Bro.
Boom. Josh is in the room, you know. Did I
was watching that, yeah. Wallahi, I was dying. I was dying.
You know what's funny? Do you remember when you were live, innit? And then I said to you, go check your phone.
No, but bro,
that's the screen that at the time. That's what I said.
No, but people, listen, it's not about being right or wrong. We're not pulling it up here to say that he flip-flopped. It's just the switch up. It's just a switch up in like the first half and the second.
I'll explain it though. Look, essentially, it's not the fact that he celebrated when his team scored, yeah, because I
Yeah,
feel like that's normal, innit? You celebrate when your
Normal,
team
yeah,
scores.
yeah,
Like, even if you don't rate the player, whatever, that's calm. But you can't say someone's a scrub and then you do Zerkamp. Like, how does it go from he's a scrub to Zerkamp? You know what I'm saying? Boom, 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 Josh is in the room. It doesn't, you can't do that.
Listen,
Then
man, listen,
you're
listen,
happy
man,
you scored and all that, but
he's
you
got
don't all
goal
of a sudden
celebration.
rate him in the five minutes. Like, come that bro.
Yeah, listen. No one's having a go of touchline flipping.
Yeah, but it's banter, bro. This is banter. You know what I'm saying?
Banner,
Me,
innit?
touchline, and all that.
It's just 0 from 100, isn't it? It's just
Yeah,
the
but the
0.
problem, touchline, is you don't understand. He's not a goal scorer. Like, he's not, unless you get him in those positions. He's supposed to. He's
But
more.
do you want to be honest though, Yasser? Do you want to be honest?
Yeah.
I swear to God, I was surprised he even scored that.
And we know he got the ability, but we know that.
No, but like the thing is, yeah, I don't think people are realizing that finish on his weaker foot from that angle. Because there was people telling me on Ahwa, telling me, "Oh, what was the goalkeeper doing?" I rewatched it. The strike was unbelievable. Same with Mason Mount. Mason Mount's finish was good, but that Zirkzee angle, that is literally an impossible. Bro, if he hit that 25 to 30 times, he's not bagging that. Like, he just hit it sweet. Did you get it? So that was an unbelievable finish, right? He was an
You know what someone said to me in the chat a couple of days ago? Yeah, I think Sunday they said to me. He said he's rubbish. I said, look, why is Zirkzee rubbish? Explain. He goes, he doesn't shoot enough.
Bro,
but you know, there's certain players that don't shoot unless they feel like they're gonna score, because otherwise it's more you're wasting it, innit? So you might as well try to find a better, like, try to make a better decision, kind of thing, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? And I feel like some players are just don't necessarily like to waste the shot just to have a shot. Whereas you can have, I don't know, one of them direct wingers that will just constantly shoot but not score.
You will always go for the pass. He's never, like, the thing is, yeah, if he can shoot, then he can shoot. I remember there was a situation, yeah, where I think it was against Liverpool where he passed it to Maguire, but he could have shot in it. So, like, the thing is with him, yeah, he's always going to be a pass first player. He's more, Zirkzee is a team player. He's a team player. When he shoots, yeah, it's rare, but it means that's literally his only option, and he's going to go for
Look
it.
at the header against Everton. I think that's the only chance he had, and he went on target, but my man saved it. Otherwise, that could have been a goal. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, he can easily have like 2 and 2 in it, but like score. I've always said that, and I'll always keep the same energy. I might listen. Sesko and Zirkzee are both. Listen, I've always said, yeah, that Sesko will score more goals than Zirkzee because naturally he fits what Ruben Amorim wants from a striker: running behind, stretch the defense, and be in the box. Right? Zirkzee is not really a Ruben Amorim player. That's why you see him benched for the majority of the games, and you hardly ever see him. Right? And last year, people say he only scored 3 goals. Okay, that is trash, but he was playing as a 10. He wasn't the striker. Hoyland was the striker, but he still performed well. So, you know, yeah, the angle is mad. And exactly, that's the word that I was looking for. Yeah, facilitator. He's more of a playmaker, isn't he? He's more of a playmaker. So I've always said that with United against Palace, the first half, we got absolutely cooked. We got cooked, you know, bro. We got cooked. Mateta had a 1v1 chance. Lenny Yoro, I love Yoro, but that performance from him, yeah, was like, he made 1 block, which was good, but the penalty and even letting Mateta through 1 goal, it was poor from him, innit? I thought flipping Bruno in that first half was diabolical. I didn't think Zirkzee was that good either.
Yeah.
Luke, I can't believe I'm saying this, but they gave Bruno the man of the match because of the 2 assists, which is mad to me because I thought Luke Shaw was our best player. He defended well.
I heard someone say that.
Yeah. Eddie Nketiah, mate, what a scrub that guy is. Bro, he said, this is facts, you know. Luke Shaw saved us so much in the second half. I'm telling you, he was our man of the match. But obviously, because man of the matches are given to, you know, they don't have any credibility anymore. So they'll just give it to Bruno because it's like popular, and
whoever scores or gets GA, man, I've seen it. Like in certain games, you think, "Whoa, this play's been."
Are
amazing.
you saying that's an assist, by the way? What do you count as an assist? What's an assist in your opinion? Because like if people say, "Oh, you pass the ball and the guy scores," but if I give you the ball, for instance, 2 yards, let's say you're next to me, right? and then I pass it to you, and then you just shoot from 30 yards. Is that an assist? Should that be given as an assist? Because for me, why is the pass that he played to Mason Mount, which is 2 yards, he rolls it, and then Mount takes a shot from outside the box? Why does that count an assist? But if you win a penalty, that's not an assist. In my opinion, winning a penalty and the other player scoring it should count more of an assist. I don't know. I don't know if you lot agree. That's just me, innit? He needs more playing time and not these dog shit 5 to 10 minute subs, bro.
You know what I call it? I call it microwave minutes.
Microwave.
You don't even, when the manager's bringing you on when the game's dead. You know who's getting that right now? Kobe Mainu.
Bro, see, you see his face? Oh my God.
But you know when a player's suffering, you know he's not even getting trims, he's not getting anything, bro. He's just there. He's just there, like, bro. It's crazy.
Subbed him on in the 90th minute. 90th minute, he subbed him on, which is crazy.
I remember when a manager once told me he wanted me to come on, and then he goes, he wanted me to play left back or something.
Yeah.
And then I said to him, "I'm not coming on." He was like, "What?" I said, "I'm not coming on, bro. I'm not a left back. I can play left back, but at this point, you brought everyone else on before me. We're losing the game. So how about no, innit? You know, why am I? Because, bro, imagine, yeah, when you kick ball, if you go to the game and all that, yeah, if you start playing, you have to you have to shower again. It don't matter if you shower, you just have to shower extra just because you played. Yeah. So if you haven't played, obviously you're gonna shower when you get home and all that, but you don't have to do that extra shower just because you got the football thing. So I was like, bro, I'm clean. I can go somewhere else now. Why am I gonna go on the mud now? There's no point. And he was fuming. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. For me, it just is what it is.
100%. When I watch the games, they don't like to. When I watch the games, they don't play for a striker. It's our strikers that play for our tens. So backwards. That's actually so true. You know, our strikers, yeah, don't really get benefited in this system, which is a fact. 100%. I agree with that. The striker has to do so much when it should be the tens that provide for the strikers and the wing backs that make the crosses into the box to help them get the goals. Maino has to go on loan, and Celtic got it this January. I don't think but this is what confuses me about the club. The club have rejected any offers
for loans and stuff.
For me,
because I've heard a lot of whispers about my club being interested in getting him, yeah. And it's one of those, I know what's gonna happen, bro. They're gonna buy him and they're gonna just send him to Strasbourg, bro. That's what's gonna happen. But bro, you seen how they're playing football over there though?
Strasbourg.
They're balling, bro. They got that Barco brother, the ginger. You get me? Strasbourg, bro. It's crazy.
Oh wait, in Ligue 1?
Yeah, Chelsea owns that, innit? Our owners own that club. That's what we said. Remember, we bought Enciso and sent him over there, and if he balls out and he gets a match fit, we can bring him back. We bought Andre Santos played there last season. He was good. And we bought him. We just sent him on loan and bought him back. So you just gotta be smart with that one, innit? But this is what I'm saying. We just send the players over there, the French players, to keep getting playing. And if you do your thing, if Cho was playing for them, we couldn't ship him off. We sent bro. The other day, they played Palace. They bought Chilwell off the pitch.
They bought Chilwell on the pitch,
off the bench, innit? They bought him off the bench to come on, yeah. And he played most of the rest of the game, and he done his thing as well, bro. Experience, you get me?
Bro, I can't believe that. Yeah, he got subbed on the 43rd minute, and they actually beat Palace 2-1.
Yeah. Omega scored the first goal. Second goal, they took a free kick, hit the crossbar, and the guy tapped it in. And Cesar hit bro, mad. I'm telling you.
Big up the real king, yeah. Saying
big up King, man. That's my brother, man. Big up King.
Nah, he's a legend, bro. He's a legend. So yeah, man, like pretty much we got the 3 points. That I don't really like to look at the table. You know, I'm not really a reactionary type of person in it. So we beat Palace. I'm taking the 3 points. The performance was not convincing at all. Palace did play against Strasbourg as well. So the fact that they looked that much better in the first half is a massive concern. I know that another performance like Everton is going to be happening, and it wouldn't surprise me if it happens against West Ham or Wolves or whatever. Even though those next two fixtures that we have here should be an easy, guaranteed 6 points. West Ham, who are near relegation, and Wolves, who are in relegation. So logically speaking, we should be slapping them teams 4-0. 4-0 and
Yeah.
collect 6 points. 100%, bro. Like, come on now. Like, look how bad we've been this season, Man United, and look how close we are in the table. Even though we shouldn't really be looking at the table in December, yeah, because it's not even, because we play 38 games in the Premier League. It's not even half. This should still be the message. This should still be the message, regardless whether Palace, regardless whether we beat Palace. But yeah, bro, big up to yes, bro. Blue Lounge, you need to hit me up, bro. Innit? You need to come on the channel. Big up to him, innit? Big up the Blue Lounge. Great performance from
Big
Chelsea.
up the Blue Lions, man. Big up to him as well.
You know what? That's a great segue to Chelsea. You know, a great performance from Chelsea, taking into account the red card. I think Maresca has learnt his lesson. I'll be real. He obviously got a red card against us. He absolutely shat his bed. He subbed off Estevao and 2 attackers. No, was it Palmer? Did he sub off Palmer as well?
He subbed off Palmer, but Palmer wasn't fit, so he shouldn't have played him in the first place.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah,
then.
so people were like, why didn't you just sub off Palmer? Why did you sub off all your attacking threats? So, yeah, man, I think he didn't just learn, and I think the other games, like the Brighton one and some other one, like, that's the thing for me. And I think the main thing was losing Caicedo, and at the time it was like, bro, out of everyone, Caicedo's the last guy you want to lose.
You win that game if he's on the pitch.
100%. Do you know what I'm saying? We should have even created. There was even certain instances in the game where we should have created more chances.
Yeah,
like Gusto running through, like even the opportunities in the beginning of the game where João Pedro should have taken a shot, Estevao should have maybe hit it on target, but he's young. Like, I think now he's seeing the pressures of actually starting and the pressure being on you.
yeah.
To get, and this is why I've been saying this the whole season. Every time we beg for Achampong to play, the manager throws him on, and he suffers on the pitch. When we keep saying start Estevao, he starts. And obviously yesterday we saw that, yes, he had good glimpses and that, but he went on the level that he's shown us against Barca and other teams, innit? And I think he's been doing a great job off the bench. And the reason the manager's doing that is to manage the expectations so he can just ease himself into the Premier League. Do you get what I'm saying? So, like, you know, everyone was talking the other day, like, you know, yesterday everyone's talking about stuff like, oh, he didn't do anything, Calafiori had him, didn't. Whereas all the other games, no one really speaks about that. He came off the bench. Do you get it? There's not necessarily any pressure on him. He can just do what he wants.
How many starts has Estevao had for Chelsea? Because I don't think
He started, if I remember correctly, he started the West Ham game because Palmer was injured. Do you remember?
Oh yeah, the West Ham game.
That was his first game he started, and that's just because Palmer went starting, so we just played him instead. And I think
started against Arsenal as well. Started against
Arsenal, yeah. And I think Wolves.
I think he started about 5 games. You know, he's played 11 games altogether in the Prem, and he's probably started about half of them.
I don't remember him starting that much. You know, I think maybe like Champions League and that in general. You mean?
I think
he started.
Yeah.
In the Prem, I don't think so, you know. In the Prem, one sec. Estevao.
Because I know Neto and Garnacho have probably been playing ahead of him for most of the time, innit? I don't know what Garnacho's minutes are. But Estevao hasn't always he's not been starting in, week out though.
Yeah, because remember we started Neto and Garnacho.
Yeah, he came off the bench against Liverpool and made the impact.
You know what I'm saying? Pain. Yeah, I never thought I'd be saying this, bro.
Bro, I can't.
This just says 15 appearances. I don't care about the appearances, bro.
That's probably in all comps, though.
Nah, this is Premier League. So I'm on the Premier League website. So 11 appearances, 6. So I mean 6 times as a sub. So he started 5. You're right. You're right.
Yeah. So pretty much half. So with the performances that he's shown this season, he's been good in it. He didn't have the best of games against Arsenal. What did you think of him getting subbed off for Garnacho, though? What was the intention behind that?
I think the legs in it. I think it was more just running in behind and maybe being able to catch them, like just flinging the ball over the top if they keep pressing, kind of thing. If they push up.
Would you not say you look like that you were going to score more with him on the pitch?
Yes, and my thing is, everyone that's watched my match reaction will hear me say, I think bringing on Garnacho was a bit cowardly.
But that's what I'm saying.
You could have just kept Estevao on, and. Maybe even I thought you could even put a Gittins on.
Maybe sub off João Pedro. He was having a stinker.
Yeah, but he took off João Pedro for the lap, and that kind of.
The lap, yeah. True. So who's playing off the left? Who's
But then even if Garnacho played, then Neto played left in the first half.
Bro, take Neto's not.
Neto, bro, you know what it is, yeah. At the time, I would just said to you, keep Neto on the right. Maybe even for me, start Garnacho, and then he can get hooked off, and we could play with our other wingers. Obviously, the red card.
You shouldn't be starting both Garnacho and Neto in it. They should. One of them should be off the. I think Neto, yeah, and Garnacho. I think they're so trash, man. Like they're so trash.
I think look with Neto, I've always said that he still. I think it's what he does for us defensively, innit? Helping out Gusto or Reece James, whatever it is, like going back extra, add an extra man, and all that kind of stuff, innit? But I think going forward is where I want him to do more, and I think this season he's already equaled his GA from last season, or his goals for last season already. So he has improved, but I think.
But that shows how bad it was last year, though, wasn't it?
Yeah. But his thing with what it is with Pedro, you need to stop doing the fake shot thing on the right wing, and you know what I found out? What you do is you move him to the left wing. Do you get what I'm saying? And I think when we played him a left wing, he can't cut in because he's not going to cut in and shoot with the crosses.
Put him on his stronger foot and then whipping the crosses from there rather than cutting it. Because Neto's not a player who's got a good strike on him, you know. He's not.
But think about it. Imagine putting Dorgy on the right hand side. You know that he's going to keep cutting in and doing it. Like on the left, he just does that thing where he just crosses
like Gallo playing on the left, he's going to cut it on his right.
Yes. So with Neto, all of a sudden we played him. He moved him to the left against Forest, and he just kept crossing the ball in, and we scored from it. Innit? Like, Achimpo scored his goal. So I feel like with him, just put him there, less thinking, just cross the ball in. I was saying the same thing to be honest with Arsenal and Saka. I said, bro, at this point, he's so predictable. Just throw him on the left, then cross it in. Because then you can because remember, you can put those early crosses in just behind the defense, and the strikers can run towards that. Whereas when you move on the left, you kind of crossing like over the top kind of thing, innit? So I don't know, man.
Also, he done his role in terms of stretching the defense and being a threat because they were playing the high line.
Neto.
Yeah, Neto.
Yeah, but he up front, innit? We put him up front, and then he just he can run in behind, and I think that works. I think with our manager though, I've realized this from the beginning, innit? He's a manager that, especially in big games, he's adapting to the opposition. So he's going to see where he can find weaknesses, how we can get in behind. Do we have to dominate possession? Do we have to cut through them and all that? And then you get a little bit of hint of individual brilliance on top of that, innit? Do you get it? So people fulfill roles, but then they can do their thing. So if you remember last season against Liverpool, I know they were kind of drunk already, but remember when?
That was on
do you remember when Lavia held the ball, and then perfect time, just thread it through to Palmer. All of a sudden,
I remember
bro.
that.
Yeah. So you get the bit of quality from players that they can show, but then there's also roles they have on the pitch. And all of a sudden, you just nullify the opposition. You know, this tactics thing is mad, bro. You see, because we've seen it against PSG, bro. You just left in it on the left. The team that you were thinking, you're amazing, all of a sudden, manager running around thinking, what's going on? So, this is the same thing I saw yesterday with Arsenal, and obviously they came on and the manager's running around, pressing you. Obviously, they got players with legs and everything, yeah. And obviously, Arsenal's different to some other clubs because they have the physicality in it. They just don't have the certain level of tech that they think they have on certain players. Do you know what I'm saying? But if you look at what they're doing with Arteta, bro, it's literally robot thing. Like it's a robot thing, innit? Pass it here until you find something. But it's like people are just sideways, bro. It's sideways, cross the ball in, kick it out, cross here, cross back. And Eze, well, you know what I said about Eze? He scored a hat-trick, and I done this the other day against Spurs, but I said, Bentancur doesn't shield that back line. So he scored 3 goals from the edge of the area,
Yeah. One with his left, one with his right, and the other one was with his right when he slotted at bottom right. Yeah.
All of a sudden, where did the Tottenham concede from the other day?
Where did they concede? Outside the box.
But it's around that area again where the 6 can be kind of stopping it. Yeah. These men ain't got no 6. Of course, Eze is going to be balling out the space. Yeah. All of a sudden, yesterday, I swear to you, at some point, I forgot he was playing.
Bro, I'll be real. Out of the players that, bro, Eze had a stinker. Zubimendi had a stinker. Gyökeres off the bench was trash. Saka got the assist, but bro, I'll be real, barring that assist, he was go around the outside, cross up with the right. Go around the outside, cross up with the right. And then there was an instance earlier on in the game where he had a chance to shoot with his right foot. He should have scored that, He bottled it. I don't know if you remember it. It was early on in the game where he shoots with his right foot. Should have scored it from there. Saka, barring that assist, he didn't do anything. I'm going to be so honest with you.
Martinelli had that one shot. Martinelli had that one shot.
From, where your keeper made the save. Bro, like...
Hey, listen, man. Sanchez looking bad, man,
Sanchez, you know what, to be fair,
I've been questioning him for time,
Bro, to be fair to Sanchez, this season, I don't think he got the red card, didn't it?
Your game. It was your game. Your game made me lose it. Because, man, this is the thing you don't know about me. Last season, every time he was making those mistakes, I used to do watch-alongs, innit?
Yeah.
Man were coming into my watch-alongs to laugh at me every time he was making mistakes. They would even predict. Do you get it? They would tell you, yo, what are the chances of him scoring today? Messing it up like da. So we were like, at that point, I was like, yo, I'm out in it. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm tired of this watch along stuff, bro. I'm just suffering. I need a new goalie, blood. That's what I said, and that's it. But I've always never really trusted him, innit? Big up to Hyper. You know what I'm saying? Real one.
Oh, Hyper kills me, man. Look at this. Man like Yas. And then man like
man.
Big up OK as well. Yeah, he's a City fan. As if yesterday was John Joe Shelby with Braid. Arsenal tried to replicate Pep without attacking mentality. Maresca is now used to playing 10 men. That
was the reason.
Oh yeah. I'm a bit dyslexic in it, bro. You get me? Them words is long.
It's your problem, bro. You took off the glasses.
Bro, the glasses. Listen, bro, let me put the glasses on you now, bro. Let me put the glasses on you.
So I'm dyslexic, but he ain't got his glasses on,
Oh my days. I can't lie to you, yeah. It's so frustrating. Ahmed looking sharp, rare win celebrity garments. Nah, bro, I'm just working it. Do you get me? Yeah, just work, bro. Yeah. I bought this in it like 2 days ago, so yeah, man, it was bloody expensive, man. Do you get me? Flipping, it took all my bank account, but it was worth it. It was worth it, man. But yeah, bro, like with Arsenal, it's like if they actually beat you lot, they would have been what? Flipping 6, 7, 8 points ahead in the lead.
I think even 9, bro. It
9, yeah, because Man City, yeah. Like, I actually had. Listen, I'm not gonna flip flop. I had Man City winning this league this year. Those were my favourites in it. But after Liverpool's transfer window, I started to lean towards with them in it. Natural. That's natural. But I was like, you know what? I'm still gonna lean with Man City because they bought Donnarumma. He's a huge upgrade on Ederson and so on and so forth, right? Nah, it wasn't Primark. It was actually Next. It was Next, bro. To get me.
How could all your money go in Next, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? How could the way he said it, it was like he went to Selfridges and that flannels.
Bro, it was Next, bro. I don't know, bro.
Imagine all your money, Imagine all your money going on Black Friday, fam. You know, he's shopping on Black Friday. All his money was gone.
Black Friday. Listen, ASOS, JD, flipping Next. Brother, listen, but I didn't even spend that much, to be honest. Though I only listen. It was also when you get paid, you got to spoil yourself sometimes. Do you get me? You got to spoil yourself. Can't be tight, bro. Listen, you can't be tight in it. Money comes and goes, bro.
What are you saying?
Nah, but with Arsenal, I actually think both the Chelsea fans and the Arsenal fans should both be fuming because you had the chance, even though Arsenal are still the favourites in terms of winning the league, right? But you could have made it more convincing if you beat Chelsea while them being in a disadvantage with 10 men. Yeah. And also, you guys should be fuming because Estevao's chance where he skied it, Pedro should have shot. You had chances to kill the game, and yeah, cool. You were conceding chances a little bit in the first half with Saka and so on. But I think overall, because Arsenal didn't really turn up and they weren't great, they were there for the taking, I think. I generally think that you had the home advantage. So I think both teams are fuming in it because you could have actually made a statement had you beaten them. And you're right about Maresca. Like, with him, over the course of the season, in terms of consistency, Maresca's going to do some mad stuff. So against teams where you expect him to cook, and yeah, you might beat Wolves, you might
But you're
beat Burnley.
saying mad stuff like he's Amorim, bro.
Nah, listen, but when I say mad stuff, yeah, but bro, like against Burnley, do you remember the Burnley game that you played?
Yeah.
First 20 minutes, they were bopping you, bro.
No, but this is a Chelsea thing. It's not really a Maresca thing. We have this thing where the way we start games, and especially on the Maresca, yeah, is that obviously when you play these lesser teams, if we're going to be respectful, yeah, what ends up happening is obviously we're a team that likes to control the ball, and obviously with being the bigger team, you're always going to get the ball, and then you're going to control it to your pace. Yeah, the problem is these other teams that come to you, or you end up going to their ground, they try to start on a high tempo in it and see if they can kill the game off as soon as they possible. At least take an advantage or something, so they can sit back. So in the first couple of minutes, if you concede, you're kind of messed up. So all we really do is we try to kind of like ride them a wave, do you know what I'm saying, that they begin with, and then once you get control of that, you can then start bopping the ball around and doing your thing. And I think almost every game goes like that with us. Do you get it? Sometimes we start better and maybe we'll score early, like I think Sunderland or something. Garnacho scored early. Besides that, is one of those where I think I've heard it yesterday. We scored first in most of our games. Like we always score first.
No.
Then we mess up the game. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But in general, I think with Maresca, he has to balance resting those players because he said that he's realized that a lot of them are still carrying tiredness from overplaying like the Club World Cup and that. And you obviously seen it with PSG, and it all their players are gone, bro, at some point in the beginning. So
yeah, their attack was gone, bro.
Yeah, bro. I've heard like they had 9-10 injuries easy, and bro, man said Kvara's gone, Dembele's gone, all of them are gone. Obviously, I'm pretty sure there's a title race. It's to the point that there's a title race going on, 4-man title race and that over there. You know, Lens is top of the league, I think.
See, they can't be calling it a farmers' league, bro. Did you get me? Yeah.
Man said, yo, listen though, they said you have to take out half of PSG's team to get a title race.
That's mind you know. The only reason, listen, bro, that is crazy, bro. It was frustrating because the Zirkzee and Marseille, bro, he drew in it like he's continuing in the last minute. He could have actually capitalized. So, yeah, bro, like
you're the Zirkzee man, innit? You like the Zirkzee.
I think he's cold. You know, I think he's cold. I saw him against Newcastle. You know, he performed well. Yeah, cool. They lost to Madrid, but bro, I think the Zirkzee is a proper good manager, man. Like I'd take him at United in a heartbeat, and I'm just worried that he might go to City or because, bro, like if he was, because let's be real, yeah, Marseille.
He's already rejected United, isn't it?
Yeah, he rejected us, isn't it? He's never going to come to us now. I think that ship has sailed. But bro, like that guy could, bro, he could take any, like he could take, he would have so many offers from so many different. Let's say if Liverpool.
The problem with De Zerbi is his style. Is the way he manages, isn't it? The style.
In what way though?
Is it gonna work with these? You know how our teams are, innit? These players, they think they're great, they get bare money and all that, and then all of a sudden they're seeing a guy telling them you need to run in this space, do this, do that, bro. At some point it becomes a thing of like, bro, you keep telling me it has to work. If it doesn't work, they turn on you early, like you know how it is, isn't it? And then all of a sudden you see him put things that don't work out on the pitch.
Are you saying that if he manages a bigger club?
Not necessarily. I think it's more English big club. That's what I'm looking at.
Because he managed Brighton and he was actually quite good with them.
Yeah, but Brighton's different. Like Brighton, people fight for you. They want to see whether they can get in a higher position. It's either that or sitting back, so the players probably learn like they want to do it a bit more. Do you get it? Because they want to play better football. But once you start getting into the top 4 teams, it's not just about results and that. It's also about the players, innit? You get them if you want to get better quality. You can't always tell them what to do. And the Zerbi blood. You know what I'm saying? He's shouting at everyone. Yes, and I think with a control freak, especially, you have to win for the players to stay convinced, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? And I think that's what Pep always has. They'll do whatever Pep does because they know it works. If it doesn't work, he's telling me what? Do all this and it's not working. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing that.
Well, the thing is, if you're a control freak and you're telling the players constantly what to do, let's say
Mikel.
Yeah, let's say if you're losing games. Yeah, Mikel. Let's say if you're losing games but you're performing well, for instance, yeah, there's something to buy into. Do you get me? Like with
Yeah.
Arteta, yeah, he is a control freak, but you can tell the players play for him, even till this day. Do you get it? So that's why I think with De Zerbi, yeah, he's a madman. He's a crackhead.
That's what I'm
right?
saying. I think
But
does
he's a
that work in
crackhead
it?
with a brain. Does that make sense?
Yeah. A
Like,
massive
he's got,
Einstein in him.
so he's like a Marmite. You either love him or you hate his guts. Do you get me? Like he's obviously a manager. I don't really want to talk about this player in it, but you know Greenwood in it, right?
Yeah.
He's obviously a player who's he's not the most. What's the word in it?
He's not really. People don't really like him, and
Well, not because of like what he did. I'm talking about like his. I don't know if it's attitude in it, but he's obviously had a bust up with him quite a few times with Marseille. And same when he was at Man United, like they had to kind of discipline him, like pattern up, maybe off the field or whatever he was doing. But with De Zerbi, yeah, like I saw a different style to him in Marseille because I saw him play against PSG, and Marseille have never beaten PSG in like I think it was 20 years, and he played not necessarily he parked the bus, but he was still playing out the back and using his defense midfield to attack, but he was his it was more of a low block. His defensive line was deeper, and he wasn't just playing his football for the sake of it, just to be entertaining. He was like, all right, he was like, you know what? Let me mix it up. Let me get the dub, and not be too defensive and invite pressure, but still add my twist into it. Do you get me? So, but I do hear that in it. Like obviously with him, like if you
I think that's the thing that I was talking about in the chat. Yeah. I'm not questioning his managing it. Like I'm not questioning his style of play in it. I think his style of play is sick. So, like what he does on the ball, and I think can he manage the big egos that we get at big clubs, especially with like you said, Marmite in it. Like imagine I'm at like the player's sick and all that. The manager comes in, I don't like him. All of a sudden, the player that's so good doesn't want to play for your club because he's beefing the manager. And also Italians, they just hot headed, innit? Like, in general, like the managers, Conte. They want to mess with everyone. So like, if you're gonna bring him in, you have to make sure that everyone in the team believes in that manager, and they're willing to do whatever it takes to go forward in it. Because if everyone's not aligned, it doesn't work with these kind of managers. Do you remember Jose is similar, even though he's more of like different style and whatever, but he's more similar in that everyone fights for him. The team's sick, or like all these other teams. If everyone gets on the boat with him and starts rowing, you're going far. And if one or two don't start rowing, it just goes left at some point.
Yeah.
We saw that at Tottenham. Do you get what I'm saying? And I feel like it's just one of them things, innit? That's my only doubt when it comes to De Zerbi, innit? I just want to see it, though. I want to see it. I'm not saying that I don't think he can do it. I want to see it happen so I can see what he can actually do. Because I think he's one of the managers that he's doing his own thing now, just developing more, and also showing that he has more of a CV in it. It's not like them managers like an Arteta, like even Maresca to an extent, that barely done anything and they've gone to a big club. That Maresca for me has always been different because he had this time at Leicester, innit? And I think Company had this time at Burnley and like he had Burnley and he done that place in Belgium as well.
Yeah. I think it was the same team that Zirkzee was playing. I think was it Anderlecht or somewhere else?
I think so. But I think that what I'm trying to say to you is they've learned some stuff in it, whereas some managers they have one good season, blood, and they just start calling you, "Yo, come to the big club."
Well, he's taking the right steps though, because like I think with De Zerbi, he's got his head screwed on because he could have easily just joined Man United and been taken back by the offer and just join it because like, listen, Man United manager, you're gonna get your money. He's actually taken the Marseille job with less money from what United offered. And he's like, nah, bum this year. I'm not working with these fraud Ineoses here trying to dictate. Do you get me? That's what he was probably thinking, because they were in financial talks. There was clearly something down when it came to the negotiation. Certain ideas, certain plans weren't compatible with De Zerbi, and he was like, nah, I want a level of control and transfer or something like that. So it's not a surprise that a club like Man United, which is, I don't think Man United, the fan base, and I don't think Ineos can handle De Zerbi's personality. I don't think the United fans will like him. Elite managers study teams. Spurs sit and watch Thomas the Frank engine. Bro, Pep disciples all over the world. Bro, what can I say? Yeah, Pep is He's obviously the second best manager of all time. I put him number 2, bro, and I put Fergie number 1. I put Carlo number 3. That's my thing. And I put
You
Carlo.
reckon? Yeah, that's
I think Carlo Ancelotti is honestly he's so. I think because
I get that though, because I also when I
crazy,
see your perspective is he just lets the players play kind of thing, and
bro.
I think
For as much as I love possession based and attacking and style of player, but Carlo Ancelotti, he's got that. I don't really like using this word, but he's just got that aura about him here where.
yeah, Don Carlo, man, Don Carlo.
Yeah, bro, remember when he was at Everton and he was just like blowing the tea in it, like when they scored, bro. Listen, bro, people forget his time at Everton. He got them 8th, and he got Calvert-Lewin bagging a ridiculous amount of goals.
It was him, James Rodriguez.
Who's
that midfielder they had? Who's the midfielder they had? That Colombian or something like that, wherever he was.
Colombian.
He wasn't Colombian, but he was in middle. He's midfield.
Yeremina, not Amadou Onana.
No.
Idrissa Gana guy.
No. It wasn't.
I don't know who it was. Imagine a manager. Imagine a manager called Pep Ferguson. Crazy, bro. Listen.
Alan, bro. Remember Alan? He had Alan Gomez and the Corey midfield.
Oh yeah, Andre Gomez, the Portuguese guy. Yes.
Yeah. And you asked Alan. Do you remember Alan, the DM?
Alan.
Let me see if I can find it.
Carlo's the greatest manager of all time. I would say Fergie, innit? I'd say Fergie is the best manager of all time. I'd say Pep is the best coach of all time. I'd put Carlo Ancelotti above Jose, in my opinion. That's
this guy. Check the private chat, innit?
Let's see this. Oh, he went to Juve, no? Brazilian guy, Joe Allen. Yeah.
He was bad man in midfield. He had Richarlison left wing, James Rodriguez right wing, Calvert-Lewin in the front. He had Coleman right back, Yeremina, Keane, and Digne.
Digne was, bro. He was cooking for Carlo Ancelotti. Bro, I'm telling you, yeah. Carlo Ancelotti is the guy, bro. He's the guy in it.
Yeah, he even had he had Tosun up front. That Tosun guy, the Turkish striker. He had Owobi as well, and Bernard. Bernard,
the winger, innit? Bernard, the winger.
Yeah, he had Holgate, and Godfrey at the back.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
As in backup, and those were the backup defenders and that. So
yeah. Nah, but bro, listen. Boy, there's 6 people here, and make sure you like and sub, man. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I'll be real in it. Like when it comes to Maresca, yeah. Like people think I just think he's rubbish in it, but bro, listen, yeah, he's not rubbish.
What is it that you don't like about him, or what you don't rate about him?
I just think with him, yeah, he just does some questionable substitutions and in-game management. I think it's more in-game management rather than him being a competent coach for me. Do you get it?
But you know what it is? You liked Chelsea last season when your boy Sancho was there. So what's this?
You know what, bro? I promise you, if I could rewatch the clip, rewatch Chelsea ball from when they started to December, bro, they were cooking, bro.
Oh, yeah,
I see Sancho linking with Palmer. I was like, listen, that's my guy, you know. Yeah, Cole Palmer as well. Listen, I shouldn't be saying this yet, but Cole Palmer, I swear to God, yeah, if there's any player out of my club, I would break the bank to have him at my club. I'd sell Cunha and Mbuemo to get him at my club. That's how mad it is. People think, listen.
There will be someone that's going to clip you up, and say, yo, he's already starting agendas.
Cole Palmer is the best attacker in the Prem.
100%. Proper chance, you know what I'm saying?
I swear to you, yeah. Listen, I'm dressed smart, innit? What can I say, bro? Man's got a style, you getting me? Big up, innit? Listen. I rate Cunha. I think he's a good player. I mean, Mbuemo's a good player. But you see Cole Palmer is unbelievable. I don't think there's a single player in the league that is better than him when it comes to creativity and passing and just pure individual brilliance and doing something out of nothing, bro. He is quality. You just need to be careful with the injuries. But yeah, I think it's quality. Yeah,
a lot of players are getting those injuries, though. If you notice, a lot of the young players.
The groin, innit? The groin.
Yeah. I don't know where it's from, but yeah.
Listen. I'm not trying to shit on him, yeah, but bro, I saw certain people trying to say, what's that called? I saw, Don, the Chelsea fan, saying, Esteban can chat to Yamal. I don't know about that one still, though. I don't know about that one. Listen,
Hey,
I'll be
listen,
real, yeah.
yeah.
Esteval, do I think he's a good player? Yeah. Do I think he's got a high ceiling? Yeah. But I think, listen, yeah, I know he scored against Barcelona and Yamal didn't, but I think we need to calm my man.
Oh, no, come on, bro. Like,
They tried it with Due, you know. They tried it with Due. What's Due doing now? Yeah, they tried to do it with Due.
Oh, you know, listen, you can't mention that. You know, like there's certain people think Due and
They think Due is
Barcola.
Neymar.
Yeah, they think Due and Barcola. They think they.
Brother, I swear to you, yeah, the only reason why Barcola is rated that highly is because one, he's French, and two, he plays for PSG. They don't, bro. You know that guy, yeah, misses chances for fun on a
Yeah,
consistent
but
basis.
I remember watching him, but I think you know what it is with him. Yeah, is the step over, cut in, shoot. You know them direct wingers that shoot, but they keep missing. People will tell you what's his XG, like expected. If he had 5 shots, 4 on target. That's the thing they're moving on, bro. I think, yeah. And then if he doesn't do that, he doesn't shoot as much. He's scared. Why is he not shooting? But if he keeps missing, why is he can't shoot? There's no balance in it. But I think, with those spammers, bro, there's like you can tell Kvaratskhelia has a bad man baller. Forget his dribbling, like his skills and everything, like his decision making, bro. Some of the goals he scored are ridiculous. Bro. I think Due is more of a moments player.
Due?
Yeah, he's more of a moments player.
He's like similar to. I'm not talking stylistically, but moments in terms of like Rashford. Do you get me?
Yeah. So he'll do a skill, beat a couple of man, boom, shoots at a time where he thought the game was dead, and everyone thinks, oh. But other than that, it's like, cool, I get it. You sometimes you can't even do the basics, and I'm like, brother, like, what's going on with this guy, bro?
Due struggles what Due struggles with is that is he a good player? Like, yeah. What he struggles with is he does too much at times. He overcooks it. He will overcook a step over. He will force the skill move. People listen. As much as I am an aesthetic merchant, yeah, but when you're forcing something and it's like because he's not really he's not really like the natural, like he's not like a Kvaratskhelia or an Elise. He's got
it's Neymar from Wish, or like you know how they call you for anything. That Neymar from Wish, bro. That's what you get.
Bro, listen, yeah, he's not like Elise or Kvaratskhelia in it. Like we're very easy on the eye, but with him, he can do some mad stuff. I think Dewey's a good player, yeah, but bro, sometimes I see him do some mad stuff, and I'm like, where is it? Like his decision making needs working on. You can tell his decision making needs working on, and that's what he lacks. But I do think he's good.
Do you think it's similar to a Vinny without the running, like all the running? Because I think Dewey likes the ball to feet more than Vinny. Vinny's more like running in behind.
I think Vinny is more direct and more explosive, and Dewey's probably got better feet in it. Do you get me? So I think Dewey, in terms of like on the ball, I'd probably say he's maybe better. Maybe I'm not sure. I need to, bro. I've not watched Dewey in so long. Yeah, I need to because I do think Vinny's a good player, but I think Vinny is just more of a. In terms of 1v1, I think I think in 1v1 where there's space, he's better. But in tighter spaces, for example, I think Dewey is cold. I think he's good at that. You see that pass that he gave, for example, to in the Champions League final where he passed it to Hakimi. It was a really good pass. I don't know if you remember it. So like he's got that ability in him. So I do think he's good. But yeah, bro, I'd sell Cunha. I think that's a bit too. Wait, Cunha and nah, that's too much in it. Listen, you know what? Yeah, at least there's a baller in it. He's the second best right winger in the world. Would I sell?
I'd rather have 3 players though. I'd rather have 3 players than just one. Because if the one's gone, there's nothing I can do.
Then exactly. So
as much as I love Elise, I think it's a baller.
He was linked with Elise.
Yeah, but apparently he wanted Champions League football, innit? And we didn't have it. And we would have paid him the wages, and people made it about wages. I don't think it was the wages. I think we couldn't get them at the time because he wanted Champions League football, so he chose Bayern, innit? And obviously with all the players that we have, maybe they couldn't guarantee him minutes and all that. So
he made the right choice, though, I can't lie. He did make the right choice, though, in terms of like which club to join. Like, I'm not saying that he wouldn't have done well at Chelsea, but I think there would have been a lot more stability. There's more stability in Bayern Munich, and he's gone up a level. Do you get it?
Yeah, and the football there is more open as well, so it suits him.
Yeah, it's not to say that he wasn't doing that in the Prem, because he was balling out for Palace. He was. So I think if he joined Chelsea, he would cook. Do you get me? I think
Maybe like later stages in his career where he's got the experience, he got everything. Even though he can do it now, but I feel like maybe in like a year or two, even
yeah,
if
because
he's
he's like
good, he'd be
22,
like the
bro.
experienced winger. Like he'd be the experienced guy in the team.
Yeah, yeah,
He's
yeah,
plays in different leagues. He's won stuff. Like it's a bit more different, isn't it? Where he can help you get over the line, kind of winger, isn't it?
yeah, 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 yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
100%. Once Elise starts adding moments, yeah, especially in big games, yeah, he's pretty much complete. Pretty much complete. Do you get me? Like, not to say that he doesn't really not to say that he doesn't turn up in big games. I've seen him turn up in big games, but once he
Yeah.
adds like that added quality, because bro, I see this guy cook into
The only reason I'm laughing is the first thing when he said that, the first game came into my mind is when he done Casemiro. Was it Casemiro on the Ten Hag? Do you remember?
bro. You know they did that camera angle. They cooked Casemiro with the camera angle.
They even had that ref watch thing in it. They had the
yeah, correct.
ref,
Yeah.
the ref's angle, so you just see him dribbling. And it was like, yo, they even got the POV thing. Do you know what I'm saying?
That season was so dark. That
All they needed to do was Amazon documentary, bro. We needed to see where the Ten Hag doing live bulbs, pull ups in the changing room.
bro,
Is he eating cheese with the man? We needed to know what he was doing backstage, bro, because it's mad. Because remember, yeah, they tried to paint like Mourinho as the madman, but then when you watch the documentary, you realize that I knew it anyway because I've watched Mourinho for time anyway, so I knew him as what he did for me. Yeah, Mourinho's someone that when he asks for certain things, if it's not done, you know in it. Do you know what I'm saying? He'll call you out and then he'll leave. Like he said, yo, being second was amazing, man. Everyone got onto him. Now they're like, yo, he knows. But then he said the same about Spurs. Do you remember when he left Spurs? He was like, they lost the game in the Conference League, I think it was, or the Europa League.
who Tottenham?
Yeah, and he came out and said, I think he said something like,
This is the only time where I've not won anything or something.
No. He came. No, not that. Like you know when they put the thing on your face, the mic, and they speak to you post match, not the actual
yeah.
conference. And I think he said, I told him to attack from minute one, whatever. And people said, yeah, he's waffling. And then because everyone's like, yeah, Jose doesn't tell people to attack from minute one, And then they asked Hugo Lloris. They said, yo, what did he ask you? And he was like, he told us to attack from minute one. We were to blame. So he knew which players were on his side and which players were
Especially
at the time, innit? And he had all those issues at the time anyway. But this is what I'm saying though. Like we needed to know what's going on with Ten Hag, because how do you go from what you are to a scrub like straight away?
Ten Hag, I don't even know how the players would react to his communication, because I heard that even his Dutch is not that good. That's what I heard.
He speaks. I'm telling you, he speaks the Max Verstappen Dutch. If you know, you know, innit? Like it's closer to Belgium. It's like closer to Belgium and that Flemish, like them. It's like speaking English and Scouse, innit? You know what I'm saying?
He's got the Dutch Scouse.
It's the Dutch Scouse thing, bro. Like
you know, Van der Sar called him a weird man. You know, called him a weird guy. That's what he said. Van der Sar, because you know how he was like was he the DOF or was that Overmars? Whichever one.
Overmars is the weird guy.
Oh, what is it? I swear, Van der
Nah,
Sar.
it's Overmars, the one that apparently was doing a mad thing and they had to kick him off the job. That's Overmars, isn't it? He's an Arsenal player, isn't it? He used to be an Arsenal player. Yeah, man, that's dead. Bro, they call him the Gooners for a reason, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I've just clocked that as well, you know.
He's mad.
My days.
Yeah, he was moving mad, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Van der Sar done his thing, but I think he was sick or something. He had illnesses.
Correct.
Bro, as a goalkeeper, he reminded me, my childhood was watching Van der Sar back in the day, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I lived in Holland, innit? So I'd watch all the Euro games, or like all the friendlies. You know, you watch on ITV and whatever. Now here, England, we used to watch all the friendlies back then. But yeah, man, look, I'm telling you, I think we needed to know either that one and which other manager do you think you will want to see? Like in recent
United.
Amrim, they should have done a documentary on Amrim, 100%.
Bro, if they did out of all of the documentaries, which one I'd be intrigued with the most? It would be a Ten Hag, and
because do you know what it is about Ten Hag? There'll be good moments because he won trophies, so they'll be like, oh, they're happy. Like there'll be good moments and bad moments, like a Disney movie. Amrim is just depression, blood. That's a horror movie.
Bro, he's actually psychological. Bro, I kid you not, yeah. Like, he's probably psychologically effed these players up, especially, bro, he's destroyed Kobe. I'm telling you. Like, bro, like, imagine.
He man's looking soulless, on the side of the pitch, bro. I'm thinking, yo, what's going on here? Like,
Bro, because it's mad, because, like, if fans are getting annoyed with Amorim and they don't really rate him, can you imagine the players? But then again, like, I feel like because we're such a soft club, there's certain players in that team where they probably still believe in Amorim, innit? You know Mason Mount is a teacher's pet. You know he is.
oh yeah, he's a man, bro. He just cares about getting his piece. Like, he's one of them man that just cares. Like, he don't really care about it like that.
He doesn't care about United like that. He's a tryhard, isn't it? Like, he's one of them.
I don't know. It's like, I think he's one of them. His dad told him become a United fan. Like, for me, I never, because it was more the money thing, innit, with Mount. He wanted a certain amount. The club said, listen.
How much did he want, though?
I think it was 250 or 300.
For
Something
him?
like that. Yeah. He was looking at him. He was like, just because Sterling and them man are getting it doesn't mean you're getting it, kind of thing. And I think you lot ended up giving him that. And it was, how much you lot paying him? Because apparently, is it two? Let me check. Let me have a look. United wage bill. I think it's Capology, isn't it?
Yeah. Ain't no way he's on 300. He's on 250, I think. That's my bet.
Yeah, I think it's going to be 250.
Because Cass, Bruno, Rashford are the ones that are on 300 and above, and Sancho.
No, right now on this year it says Casemiro 350, and that's without bonuses. Do you know what I'm saying? So gross pay is 18.2 million, and then it's 5.2 million. Okay, yeah, he's getting 23 million or whatever per year. That's Casemiro. Let's find Mason Mount. Oh, he's on 150.
Oh, really? Are you sure?
Yeah, it says 150 here, verified. 150, but then he's getting paid 10 million a year, 10.4 million a year, including bonuses.
I didn't know he was on 150,
This is one.
Is that without any?
Yeah, I think that's probably it. I think he was on. Yeah, let me one sec. I can tell you how much he was on at Chelsea. Because earning history. Hey, listen, this is mad. This is footballers pocket watching. Because I swear to you, when you look at it here, it tells you how much he was on before. Okay, he was on. Okay, this is weird. Yeah, I think you lot decreased his wages, bro.
I swear, I generally thought he was on 250. I'm so.
Because look on this, it says that he was on 80 grand. He was on 5 grand at Derby. Then at Chelsea, they put him on 80 grand a week from 5 grand. Yeah, he was on that on 21, 22, 22, 23. So 22, 23, he left. He came to you guys, and you upped his wages to 200 grand a week.
Oh, because it says his base salary is 200,000, but with performance related bonuses, it can rise to 250.
Yeah, but on this it says 150 for some stupid reason. Gross or net? Let me check.
Now I don't believe he's on 150. I believe he's on more than that.
Yeah, but he wanted a certain amount anyway. He wanted a certain amount. We weren't giving it, and he ended up. Essentially, they ended up saying, "Okay, cool, goodbye then." And then he was getting injured anyway. He was injured. Remember there was all those pictures of him standing in the stand, sitting in the stand, and all of a sudden he signed for United and then he left. And I think at that point we were saying, "Yo, listen, if Reece James stayed, all of them man stayed, and with the way they were performing at the time, they deserved that kind of money where you haven't really done anything at that time." I don't know, man. I think after that Champions League, he just decided he wanted to do whatever he wanted to do, and it was like a goodbye. Do you know what I'm saying? Like for me, it became you were good, but you were never that great to start saying I want this kind of money and da 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 da.
Mason Mount at very best was just decent. Like, do you get me? Like he had some moments here and there against Madrid, scored some goals, but most of his goals were against relegation fodder. He was stat padded against Norwich. He was stat padded.
But for Chelsea though, this is what a lot of people forget. He was this is gonna sound mad. He was our Lampard when Lampard was the manager. So do you remember when we got the transfer ban?
Oh yeah.
James Tomori and all of them. he was the kid that came through that literally had like a similar cut in and shoot, and he's playing on the left. Then he put him in the 10, and he was doing his thing from there. And then we thought, yo, he might be able to lead this team, kind of thing, yeah. And obviously, he went through all the way to the Champions League and whatever, done his thing, even against Porto, bro. His thing on the half turn was mad. The way he used to do it on the half turn, just wrap it. It was sick. But I think he just started to get too much into his head, innit? I think after winning the Champions League, certain players just think, yo, I've made it. I've done it. The
So there's
league,
that comparison with Foden as well.
nah, you know, I think Foden, you see me, I rate Foden highly, and I think you might be one of them as well. I think people talk too much about him, but then again, with him, he's playing at a team where the manager needs him to do certain roles, and it's not always about freedom. And I think we're seeing the same with Church. You get what I'm saying? Where you might not be able. Yeah, but he will start. I think this season, I think the manager's giving Cherky a lot more freedom so that he can cross the ball over the top to Haaland and all that. He wants to give him a bit so he can use his individual quality in it. But I think with Pep, yeah, every season he has someone that comes through and done his magic. Now, remember this season is Doku, who started to do his thing when everyone thought he's done. A couple of seasons ago, who was it? Gundogan in the treble season. Like, some players are dead in the beginning or don't play in the beginning and everyone moans about them. Remember Phil Foden was one of them. Was it the season they won the league when everyone was begging Tottenham to score, Son to score against them? All the Arsenal fans were crying Son missed that 1v1.
Yeah.
That season, do you remember the first part of the season, Foden was on the bench. People were saying your Foden's not getting his chances. Hey man got Shane Goon on the team.
Who is that, by the way?
That's the Irish Arsenal fan. Big up to Shane, you know, that's my guy. But I think you remember when Ireland scored the other day, international break.
I don't watch international break.
No, international break. There's Parrott. Remember Parrott used to play for Tottenham. The kid.
Oh yeah.
He bagged the hat trick and they went through to the World Cup or something like that. So he lost it because the Irish had it last second scored the hat trick.
Oh, because big up PFC, he always changes. I need to be careful, you know, because he might clip me up in it. So he always puts different people's faces on his profile. That is funny, you know. That is actually funny. That's actually mad. But listen, big up everyone in it that's tuning in. Big up to Yasser as well. There's obviously Premier League tomorrow. You've got Tottenham versus Newcastle. You've got City versus Fulham. Wednesday, there's Chelsea versus Leeds. Listen, that should be 3 points in it against Leeds, which should take you to 27 points. I'm not trying to jinx you, but that's just me being honest. Arsenal versus Brentford. I've got Arsenal.
You know it's low-key rivalry, and it's one of them old school rivalries.
Yeah.
Look, at the end of the day, I think obviously a lot of our players are going to be a little bit tired and all that. I kind of forgot that the good games were that close. You get me? I was thinking, I'm planning shows and that. Then I looked on the thing. I was thinking, we're playing on Tuesday, bro. What's this?
What would you rate like Chelsea's season though so far? Like, honestly, I think with you, yeah, I think deep down, you don't think Chelsea are in a title race, but they can comfortably get top 4.
You know what it is? Yeah, I'll explain it to you because my thing has always been that last season my aims were top 4 in a trophy. Because the manager just came in, he's implementing his system, and the previous manager done us dirty. You get me? You know about the previous manager doing that. So obviously possession-based football, you know that it kind of takes a while to implement. But then again, I said, get top 4 regardless and a trophy, and then you can build on from that. So I can't have the same expectations as last season and say, top 4 and a trophy. Like it doesn't work like that. I think I said minimum challenge. And then we can see how far we can go in the Champions League because then it's luck of the draw is in what side you are, or you might even be, it's a couple of games that you can get yourself in the final. And you know about this because you're not an Arsenal fan. We got heritage, so you can find your way across. Yeah.
Oh my God! What
my mum put Mike's on your shirt. The West Ham fan. That's
he's too quick with it.
There's other people that I know that are way quicker than this, bro. Like, you wait till Jun, bro. If Jun, that Tottenham fan, if he gets on this channel, you're doomed, bro.
Bro, listen,
he's an editor, bro. I don't know if you've seen it on Twitter. You see that picture of Mons, yeah? The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air picture, the edit.
I don't think I've
He
seen
made that. Some Donny made that in my chat when we were live. When you lot beat United, when you lot beat Liverpool. Yeah, bro. I have some guy that usually pops up. He's a Tottenham fan. Yeah, he's usually in like George's channel and that. Bro, he edits things on the fly. I'll send you some of his work, bro. It's so funny. He'll put your face on someone else's face, and he just, saying it left. But Donny there. But listen, I was gonna say to you, yeah, I think, yeah. So my aim was to challenge, win a domestic trophy because obviously we haven't won one in ages, and I think like it could easily be a Carabao Cup because we're already in that quarter semi-final, whatever it is. Couple of games here, so we've been in the final for the last couple of years. So I feel like, yo, go win one of them, innit? Don't be a hmar now. You get me? Go win a trophy, bro. With the title, because the title race isn't until the end. Do you get me? At this point, I'm expecting us to be more consistent. Cool, I didn't know we're gonna have a cool injury and all that, whatever. But I feel like within the season, even if you look at my season right now, I should be top of the league.
Yeah, 100%.
I should have beaten your team because that was the whole thing about you lot weren't in a good state even at the time.
Sunderland.
Brighton, we got a sent off. Sunderland, you could say maybe drop points, but then again, if no one made a stupid mistake, whatever. But I feel like that's probably one of our poorest games, though. Even the way we played, I think that's the one I'm looking at, thinking, right, we can't be playing like that ever again.
Yeah.
Brentford, I'm saying, your boy Garnacho fell asleep at the back post. Do you remember?
Bro, listen.
That was his first game. And then, because remember, Palmer came off the bench and back, Caicedo scored. We thought we won it, and then that's up. And then, which other game is it that we dropped points?
You dropped points against Sunderland, Brentford, United, Arsenal, and I think that's pretty much it. You beat Wolves, Burnley, Tottenham. You've beaten Liverpool 2-1, and you beat Forest. And it's just Brighton that you lost to.
Brighton's another one, isn't it? Where if that player never made that pass, no red card, we can manage that. So I feel like this is why we say as Chelsea fans,
Palace early on.
Yeah.
Didn't you draw? I think you drew to Palace. That was your
first game of the season. Yeah. But that's with them coming off. But I'm saying even in general, yeah. If you look at it, even if I'm not top of the league, I'd be very, very close. Like I'd be very close to them then. But even the way I'm looking at it, as for Chelsea fans, we're calling it self-inflicted losses, innit? It's not where the referee, the weather, the water on the pitch, you know what I'm saying? It's not things that happen.
100%.
It's us, innit? We need to fix that. And I think when it's self-inflicted, like the Arsenal game where Caicedo got sent off when he didn't need to get sent off, I think with those things, you need to fix that, innit? And I think those are fixable things. Whereas if it's a system issue, personal level quality and all that, those things you can't fix till the windows, innit? But I think so far, I don't think we're doing bad. I just feel like we need to let me see how far this team can go and stay within the title race, because you never know if someone drops points. Do you know what I'm saying? So if people drop points very quickly, do you know what I'm saying? As in a team falls down from the top, similar to what Liverpool done in the last couple of weeks. You know how they would just drop down and Arsenal stayed up. If that ever happens in the future, and I think you know how many games we have in December, and easily someone can stack up their points and someone else can drop points. I feel like if you're close at the end, then I'm like, listen, expectations change, go and win it, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? But I want to see the team get there, though.
You winning the league.
Because next season, because this is the thing, though. Once the next summer goes and we go straight to next season, I'm not going to say challenge no more. You had the opportunity to go challenge it. No, go win it, innit? Because if you can't do it then, you've had enough time, innit? You can't be messing about.
If he meets the objective, like from what you want in terms of minimum challenge, and then go deep in the competition, depending on what the draw is, and also win one of the domestics, a Carabao or a Cup. Let's say if he does that, then the season after that must be winning the Prem. Honestly speaking, it must be not guaranteed, but he has to do what Arsenal's doing in terms of like getting that
in half the time.
To be fair though, like he has inherited a better team though, innit?
Yeah, but I think but I feel like the problem
if you're comparing it to Arteta, like obviously Arteta took time in it, but the squad that he took over, bro, he had David, bro. had guys like
But
Socrates.
the problem is he decided to get Havertz. He decided to get some of the
That's
players.
true. That's true as
Because
well.
remember,
Yeah.
he was the manager, so he was in charge in the.
He had control of transfers. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. He has more, bro. I speak to Arsenal fans all the time, bro. He has more power than Wenger had, bro. At Arsenal.
Yeah. Whereas with Maresca, he's got no choice because
He's more of he's more of a listen.
Your model is similar to ours, you know.
When you kind of copying us a bit more now. I remember there was rumors about your Ineos liking our model when they want to copy our model and all that.
Thing, though. That's not a good
But
thing.
they're not doing it. You know what I'm saying? They don't do it. But then again, I think, like I said, well, listen, if he starts hitting the targets at the end of the season, we're just gonna upgrade the aim again. So what we really need is for the manager to get the right back in it, in terms of get him the level of quality that we both, as in the manager, can have chest to say, I want to go and win. My aim is to win the league this season, and then us as well have the chest to say, yo, we can win it this season, like with the chest. Do you get what I'm saying? Because people keep telling me to have chest, but I'm like, if I don't feel like this team can win, I'm not gonna do the whole my team's gonna title race. I'm winning. Like, I'm only really saying that if I feel like the team is gonna win. Because you know what's mad though? You've seen your team win the league. I've seen my team win the league. We know how it feels to win the league, or what it takes to win the league. I think some Arsenal fans don't even know what that means. They just feel like you just have to keep saying you're gonna win the league and it's gonna happen.
Bro, that's actually yes. Bro, I'm telling you, yeah, like because what they want you to do is obviously say, oh, you're gonna win the league, and if you don't, they want to clip you up in it. So yeah, that's what they pretty much want.
Yeah, listen, I don't care, but in general, I think those are my aims, and then we'll see what happens in it in terms of like what happens throughout the season, because you never know, bro. Like you can either drop down, you can be higher up, and we'll see what happens in terms of that. But I feel like we need that strength in it in goalkeeper, especially. Like obviously, I heard the whole Yildiz rumors. What do you think of Yildiz, bro?
Yildiz from Juventus, the attacker.
Yeah,
I think he's a decent player. You know, I think he's got something about him. Yeah, I think he's a good player. But do you really need an attacker though? Because you've got Palmer, you've got Estevao.
But you know where we're gonna send that guy, innit? Because remember, I think Pedro Neto.
You've also got flipping. What's his name?
Yeah, but let me explain. I know who you're gonna spend. I know who you're gonna talk about. Yeah, but I'm saying Pedro Neto is definitely gonna give way. Yeah, for Quenda.
Neto's leaving. You mean?
I have a feeling that they're gonna start shipping him out to get Quenda in.
He's on a lot of money wage-wise, isn't he?
Left-footed, huh?
Isn't he on a lot of money wages?
I don't think so. No, because remember we have that whole wages cap and everything.
Oh, wage cap, yeah.
Our thing is our things on we have a performance-based contracts. So even Palmer's on low piece. So the better you perform and the team performs, the more money you make.
Yeah, because Palmer's not even on a lot of money. I think he's on like only 150 or 80.
But because he scores goals on that, he gets more money.
Yeah.
So he hits the bonuses and the team performs better. Everyone gets more money. So it incentivizes them to actually play better and do better, so that you get it. It's a bit different. It's the Americans, bro. If you get the smart Americans, they improve your team. Do you get me? If you start getting the dumb Americans,
dumb Americans just like
take dividends, blood, like the Glazers.
Bro, I swear to you.
It's crazy. But what was I gonna say to you? I think winger. I'm looking at more winger. I think left winger. Obviously, we have Quenda coming in. He could play on the left, but that's a left-footed winger. I think that you know what it is with us. It's more profiles, and we're getting profiles. So if that's what I'm saying, that if he leaves, remember, Garnacho's more Mudryk replacement. You get it, right-footed winger that can play on the left, and I think even though they're stunk, bro, Mudryk was way better than Garnacho.
100%, bro. Like Mudryk wasn't really that great, but
he had the attributes. He had all the attributes. He just needed someone to coach him. He never got coached. Remember, he was on the thing. You just give him the ball and say, "Yo, do your thing." And when it worked, it worked. If it didn't work, he was rushing everything, innit?
I think wasn't he coached by the Zirkzee in that Ukraine league?
That's when everyone saw him cook, innit? Yes, that's when everyone saw him cook, bro. You know what I mean?
Bro, what was the team that he played for?
Shakhtar Donetsk.
Yeah, because Arsenal wanted him. Arsenal wanted him too.
Yeah, I don't think he was rubbish, bro. I just think that
Mudryk isn't like.
Nah, bro, I can't lie. If because bold Mudryk that was balling out with Sancho in the Conference League.
Oh, Skinhead Mudrick.
Kenneth Mudrick was on a mad thing, bro. I remember even him getting the ball on the counter against Forest, yeah, kicking it and just going, bro. The speed was crazy. The problem is he sprints, bro. He does that mad thing, yeah, where like remember how Walcott used to run?
Oh
He
yeah,
runs
yeah,
like that on the wing. No one can catch him. I've seen players just fall on the ground trying to catch him, yeah, and he's still in control of the ball. And the way I think for me it was just he had to polish off the finishing in it, and I think he started to understand what the manager wanted. So what the manager would do is start Sancho first half, keep the ball, do your thing, and then once the players start to get tired, he'll bring on Mudrick and he started running it back, and it worked, bro. Now we got Garnacho, bro. He's doing Travella passes, bro.
He's trying to copy
He's
your
going
man
out.
so badly, you know.
He's struggling, bro. Man, I keep telling me, oh, he had good performance because he had 2 assists against Wolves on the counter, yeah. I was like, yeah, okay, cool, man. Here's what it is. You know what I'm saying? But in general, though, I think, yeah, man, look, Leeds, because, Leeds, I think, we'll see what happens with Leeds, innit? I think the way they fumbled the game against City the other day, I think they played well in the second half. Do you get me? Calvert-Lewin came off the bench and bagged it.
Bro, I'm telling you, Leeds will actually pile it on City, you know, bro. That's
He's that
mad.
Nunes brother, fam. Why?
Matthias Nunes. Yeah. He's not a right back, though, is he? I don't know.
You see, I used to like Pep's system when I never cared when he used to put centre backs at right back, or because Stones had the tech, so he can play him at right back because he needed him in midfield. Not because remember he used to do that treble season, I think, because he wanted tall players on the pitch with set pieces and that. But then he also had, because Stones had feet because he knew they're always gonna have what's it called? They're always gonna have the ball. He can just be in midfield and he can whatever do his thing in midfield, yeah. But it worked, innit? But now they have a Donny and right back who can't defend.
He's not.
Like, he's good going. I think he's doing all right going forward.
Like
but
inverting, coming into midfield and driving with the ball. He's good at that.
Everything he does is wrong, you know, defensively. We might find someone that's worse than Trent, you know, right back.
That Trent was horrible.
At least Trent was good on the ball, bro. You know,
Trent could whip a ball in. Like his way of pass is good. His passing was good in general. But bro, that guy, yeah, he cannot defend. Bro,
I think do you remember when they played Napoli and Quara used to play for them? Yeah?
How about cooked him, bro? He cooked him.
Remember he done that thing where he 1-2, Trent was standing and Quara had the ball, and I was thinking, how does this work?
Yeah.
He done 1-2, and he just done him because he done him when he was not really set yet. So by the time,
he got cooked by Elanga. He got cooked, but he got torn apart by Doku as well. I remember that game. He got torn apart. So, like, listen, getting cooked by Cava is not a bad thing, yeah, but it's the amount of times he gets cooked. You know, I can't believe you.
But when they put you on that level as a right back and saying you're one of the greatest to ever play and all that, you know how they gassing him, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Brother, that. I think that's when all of a sudden you start thinking, yeah, this doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? You can't be saying some of these things. But for me, it is what it is, isn't it? When it comes to
all I'm saying,
I think we'll beat them 2-0. You know, I think.
Who? Oh, Leeds.
It's away though, but I think we'll beat them.
Yeah.
They ain't really been good this season, innit? And I think
that's a good point too as well.
Yeah.
I'll be real, yeah. I haven't watched the minute. Do you want me to be honest, bro? PFC. I don't know. I don't even know what position he plays. So these players that we're getting, yeah, and we're scouting from different continents, yeah, and they're young and not really well known. I can't really make a judgment because I'm not a guy who watches that region and watches them type of players.
Yeah.
So he turns good on.
As much as Ahmed's a static merchant, I don't think he's a Y Scout merchant. You know? He hasn't.
Bro, listen, you get me. Man's not. Listen, I'm not a Y Scout merchant, bro.
Yeah. Unless someone wants to send me their account, you get me. Then bro,
it's a DM. Okay,
I think there is a website, you know, where you can watch games back. I don't know if I still got it.
Oh, a bit like Caicedo, you know. Listen, I would not mind the Caicedo region, you know. I would not mind him. I don't
even know where I put that link before, but
bro, there's 5 people here, yeah, and 1 hour and 36 minutes, and we've still not talked about Chelsea's best player against Arsenal.
Reece.
That guy, I made a video 2 years ago when he was getting bare injuries, right? And I said,
Yeah.
I said on TikTok,
Mhm.
I don't care if he's injured. Even when he's injured and he's in the hospital, he's still the best right back in the league. And they,
Yeah.
in the world. And they said, nah, Hakimi's better. Nah, Timber's better. Bro, Reece James, yeah, isn't just better than Timber. He is astronomically clear of Timber. And that's not to say Timber's a bad player. But Reece James is a different breed. He's a different breed, bro. Like a guy that can drop into midfield and cook, and the weight of passes and being able to find the right players here when they're making the runs and playing a position that he doesn't
Well,
even.
his IQ in it. That's what I think you mean.
IQ
His
is mad, bro.
mad.
He bossed that midfield with Declan Rice and Zubi Dooby flipping do, mate. Yeah, he cooked them. Like
Man said, you know what's mad? I've heard man say, Zubamendi played to his name. You get me, Zubi. Hey, listen, bro.
He had a stinker, bro.
People getting onto him saying to Lee as well, yeah, about him saying Zubamendi and all that. Zubamendi's better than whatever they were saying at the time. He's better than Party, but he's nowhere near. Nowhere near better than Party, especially if he ain't got the physicality as well. So,
because Party had the physicality and he also had the ability on the ball. Zubamendi is very good on the ball, though, to be fair. But listen, my guy Casemiro cooked him in that two-legged tie, bro, against flipping Sociedad. You get me? Yeah, that's my guy. I'm
that's what people are saying as well. Yeah, that's what people are saying. They're saying, yo, he's always looked like shaky, innit? So like, where's all the gas? Yeah. I think it was easy to get rid of what's his name? Thomas Partey, some of the things he was going through at the time. I think it's easy to say, yo, get rid of him and all that. But the thing that they haven't said is that they haven't necessarily replaced him. Do you get what I'm saying? They ain't replaced him, and they're just finding that now. So it is what it is.
No, 100%, bro. Reece James is, bro, like that guy is absolutely sensational to watch, bro. Yeah, bro. Liverpool fans being back. I mean, if they're back, then that's it, bro. It's actually mad. We're actually tied with them on points. Big up to Aston Villa. You know, they're making us. They're actually going under the radar. They were literally bottom in the league table, like near relegation when they first started off. You know, Aston Villa failed to even score one goal in their first 4 opening games in the Premier League.
Yeah, I remember because that Haiwan was playing rubbish.
Yeah, who? Unai Emery?
Watkins, bro.
Oh, what, bro? Be honest here. That guy he's overrated. You know, I don't see what he's. I think he's massively overrated, Watkins. Thank God we never got him at Man United. Right, him and Solanke, I never wanted that Man United ever. I don't see what I don't know what when people were saying, "Oh, get him at the club." I don't know what they were seeing. I said, yeah. Someone said to me, would you take Watkins or Nicholas Jackson? I'm taking Jackson any day of the week. Any day of the week. I don't care what anyone says. Nicholas Jackson's a better player than Watkins. Do you get it? Like he's a better player than him. So I would have taken him over Watkins. But yeah, man, I'm happy we didn't get him because he's not levels. He's not that guy that's going to take. Bro, he's literally a mid-table striker. Right? He's your typical Premier League striker that isn't really going to be outstanding. He's going to get you cool double figures, but yeah, bro. Like look at Solanke, played at Bournemouth, tried to get the step up, didn't really work out. Wasn't Solanke at Liverpool and Chelsea, or am I bugging out?
He was at both.
He was at both. So
yeah,
bro,
we sold him. I think we sold him to. We sold him to.
You sold him to Liverpool.
Liverpool. Yeah, and then they ended up selling him to Bournemouth.
So every big club he goes to, he doesn't really hack it. But Bournemouth, he was able to get 19 goals and
then they sold him for profit.
Bro, 70 million. 60
bro, Tottenham fans don't even rate him like that, you know. That's the maddest thing. They don't rate any of the strikers. They don't rate that
Mawani.
Johnson. They don't rate Mawani's starting to kind of do his thing now recently. But he's a bit on and off. Do you know what I mean? We'll see what he can do. I think he's been better since he has that. You know that mask he's wearing. It reminds you of the Iron Man mask. You know, like the Iron Man mask, yeah, that you have to tell it.
Oh
Iron Man.
yeah.
He looks like he's wearing it without the thing that comes at the front, the actual mask.
Yeah, it's like a jewel.
He has the thing here and on his chin. Like, do you get it? But listen,
I don't rate him. I don't rate him.
I don't think he's all that.
Nah, I don't think he's all that, man.
I don't think he's all that. So yeah, man.
Yeah.
I think with those teams, what do you think about your team? What do you think about your game though? Before we end it, innit?
Bro, I'll be real, yeah. Like, the 2 goals we scored were amazing. The first half we got cooked. I thought Palace should have scored about 2 or 3 goals in that first half.
Palace ain't easy, innit? It's not
Palace
easy.
is not an easy game, yeah. But you know what you can really tell in that second half. It took a massive effect in it, like bro, the way they were pressing us in the first half and how intense it was, and they were winning every single ball. And bro, none of our players could string a pass. They used all of their energy in the first half because the second half, they died. They completely died, bro.
You know what it is about them? It's the squad depth, which you're starting to hear Glasner moan about now, yeah, and Europe. It's not just not going for. It's their first season, and he was talking about. I think I've always knew the problems in the beginning. They were doing their thing. They didn't have the games, and once the game started kicking in, and you start getting injuries and all that, you'll see it, and you're starting to see it on the minute. So they need to invest. So we'll see what happens. And the problem is, everyone wants to snatch their players. Do you get me? People want to snatch them.
I think is Mateta too late?
Yeah, I reckon Glasner's gone by the end of the season. You know, I think he's gone. Glasner's gone. I think Gay's gone. I think. Don't be surprised if like a Munoz and that are gone as well. Because remember, Munoz is older. Like he's one of the. I thought he was young.
Stay,
you reckon?
I think the players that are most likely to leave Palace, Wharton and Guehi.
We were linked to Wharton, you know. Apparently, Chelsea loves Wharton, blood. You know?
Bro, you know, out of Wharton, Anderson, and Believer, I made the video here. Adam Wharton is the one that I want. He's the one that
Bro, I've seen videos of him, yeah.
It's good,
thinking about that because every time I watch him, he does something. But I'm thinking, when you watch a comp and you see all the things he's doing at once, you think, okay, cool, yeah. Because this first touch, this is why people realize, first touch is very important. It gives you extra time on the ball that you wouldn't have, if you first touch proper. So
he doesn't take too many touches. You know what I like about him, is that he's got an idea and he's got a plan on when he's going to pass before he receives it. So when he receives it, he's got a good touch and he passes it straight away. You know,
I remember when we used to have Fabregas.
Fabregas was
he had this thing where he used to just turn. He was like, I remember him talking, saying, "Yo, I was never the quickest, so I had to get ahead of, and I was never the quickest, like physically. So all he used to do is he used to know where everyone else was behind him. So when he used to get the ball, just turn, boom, long ball over the top perfectly. Yeah." So
he's a good baller too. Because you know what it is, bro? Like, you're right about Fabregas. Fabregas, I kid you not, he's probably the top 5 midfielders that I've ever seen in the Premier League. I put him top 5, right? So I put Scholes, Torre.
Every one of his passes were mad, bro. Like,
he's unbelievable.
Like, it didn't make sense when I was younger, bro.
If I had to choose a midfield 5 in the Premier League that I've watched, Scholes, Fabregas, Yaya Toure, David Silva, and listen, I don't know, innit? Man like Labila, you know, Pogba's my guy, bro. Man's putting Pogba in there. Come on, got to represent.
No, like 100%. Come on,
listen, got to represent Pogba, you know. Got to represent. But I kid you not, the penalty that we conceded from Lenny Yoro, it was Wharton's pass that caused it. Like he played a really good pass where there was about 4 United players. And it literally, and Mateta's through on goal.
It kind of forces the player to kind of either go or don't go. And then, you know, when the ball comes towards you and it goes away and then you have to go. And then all of a sudden you're stepping out. That sometimes just mad.
Elliot Anderson is also a good player, but I do believe Wharton is better than him.
Yeah. I think maybe Anderson has a better engine kind of thing. That's why.
Anderson has a better engine, but on the ball, Wharton's better.
No, Wharton's clear. I think it's clear. It's not even close.
And Believer is more of your physicality, covering ground. He's like similar to. Can I say though? Like stylistically, maybe he's not as good.
I don't think he's not. Yeah, I think you could.
Like stylistically, like he's similar to that. What's that guy that Atalanta in the midfield? What's his name? Edison. He's like similar to Edison. For
Yeah,
instance.
Edison. Yeah, Edison.
Yeah. Not Caicedo. Edison. Yeah. Similar to like
I
an
was going to
Edison.
say to you, like, which team are you playing? Is it Fulham? No, not Fulham. Which team are you on?
We're playing West Ham and then Wolves.
Okay, look.
So that's for bro. That should be 3 points. Paqueta has got.
Bro.
Bro,
If you see what they done, you know what it is. If you see what they done to Liverpool in the first half, you just hope they don't do that to you, innit?
Wait, were they cooking against Liverpool in the first half?
Yeah.
Bro, listen, man's got to watch out for Callum Wilson and Bowen, bro. Got to watch out for them.
Yeah.
Because
You know how he sets up. It's gonna be the counter.
Nuno, bro, I swear to God, yeah. Sorry to cut you off, but bro, like we literally played against Nuno's Wolves when he had Ruben Neves, RIP to Jota as well.
Yeah,
they had Neto, João Moutinho,
Doherty, and everyone.
Yeah. I swear to God, I hated coming across them because Ruben Neves would pull out a worldie and Adama Traore would cook us. I couldn't stand the Wolves and that bogey team. So against Nuno, I know how he's going to set up. We're at home. We're going to have all of the possession. But are we going to break down West Ham? We should do.
Or they're always going to do that thing where they get the ball off you and just start running. Like,
bro, I swear to God,
yeah,
if Bowen or Callum Wilson do anything, yeah, and we don't.
Obviously, there's no Paqueta in it.
There's no Paqueta in it. So that's a huge miss. That's a huge miss.
But we'll see, though. I think you lot win that, innit? I think you lot win that.
We'll win that. We'll win it because of the players that we've got in it.
But if you don't,
Ruben Neves was a baller, by the way. I wanted them at Man United. He's actually the midfielder that I wanted. He had a great pass on him, had an amazing strike on him. Right? I actually wanted them at Man United. They were quality, bro. They were actually quality. So yeah, Wolves was just our bogey team. I couldn't stand them. But yeah, Nuno. We got West Ham. We got Wolves. I think we've got Villa after. So yeah, man. Hopefully we win them 2 games. It's still Amorim out regardless. Big up to.
Is there anything else you want to do or?
Bro, I don't mind, innit, bro? Do you get me? I don't mind, man.
I just want to make sure because you want to do more like any predictions or anything else, or you're gonna end it.
Predictions, yeah. I've got United. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I've got United beaten. So okay, Everton versus Bournemouth. I'm gonna say
1-1.
Bro, Bournemouth have fallen off a little bit, you know. Like, so I'm gonna say that that's gonna be a draw, right? So I'm gonna say 2-2. I think that'll be a high-scoring game. Man City versus Fulham, bro. I mean,
3-1, bro. 3-1 City. Fulham has been weird, bro. Fulham has been inconsistent. Don't forget,
bro. Fulham are kind of like they're difficult to beat. I mean, I know they're not like Arsenal. Just about beat them by 1 goal. You know, they beat
Arsenal.
I think that's gonna be 2-1 City in it. I think they'll edge it, right? But they've got some players that can hurt Man City though. You've got Iwobi, they've got Chukwueze. You know, Chukwueze's been quite decent for them.
Yeah.
They've got Jimenez in it, so we'll see what they can do. So I think it'll be 2-1 Man City. Now Tottenham versus Newcastle. Newcastle are winning. I think Newcastle are beating Tottenham. Tottenham as of late, bro. Did you see the goal that Kudos scored?
Yeah, oh my days, bro. Volley straight near post, bro. I was like, yeah.
I can't lie to you though. The goal that Wilson scored. What was Vicario's or Bozo? You know what was he doing?
I don't know, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Vicario, but he reminds me of Kepa, you know. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, the Italian Kepa, bro.
Man said it's a mixture of Kepa and Onana, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Just,
you know what? Yeah, that's a horrible mix. You know, I've still got Newcastle.
Bro, remember Onana used to try to play that left back thing and do the mad thing, go forward. Kepa never really came out of his box here, but with Kepa though, it's more of the Bozo gene in it, which he has as well. Yeah, he's just short as well. He's short and he has the short arms and he tries to save it, bro.
For Chelsea, bro, you pretty much had a hologram in there. Do you get me? He was awful, bro.
Because remember, we had him, we had Kepa, we had Kepa, then we had Mendy, who saved us at some point.
You had Willy Caballero, no? Do you know how Willy Caballero?
Yeah, we had Caballero. That's the guy that, remember when Sarri tried to take Kepa off for Caballero? You want to come off?
When Sarri lost his head, I started giggling, you know. He was right. No, but that like Kepa in that situation, yeah, bro, he should have just come off because
but it's
Willie
a
Caballero, yeah, it's been
misunderstanding, bro.
penalties.
Yeah, but I think it was a misunderstanding. I think he thought the manager was taking him off because he was injured. Because he
Yeah,
tried to waste time by going down in it. And I think he was trying to tell him, nah, and he's like, nah, come off. And then the whole
and
thing
the
is all bad.
commentator was like, Sarri's walking away. Is he walking away from the job, bro? They were doing. Wait, listen, he was.
Yeah,
I see.
yeah, they're waiting for him. Like, it's mad though, because it looked like at some point, yeah, he was gonna just spark his cigarette on the sideline. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, that guy was addicted to cigarettes, you know, bro. I see him chewing the cigarettes. That's crazy. But I've actually got Newcastle beating Tottenham though. I think Newcastle will beat Tottenham.
Oh yeah, yeah, bro. Listen, them man
It's
got
at their ground.
0.01 XG and all that, bro. It's mad over there.
Yes. Arsenal versus Brentford. Do you think they could do something, Brentford? I know they beat you. And
Yeah,
they
yo,
also
listen, Brentford. I think Brentford got something for us, you know,
what?
because
They got
morally, them man
Torreira?
look down after our game, yeah. And if you Brentford, bro, I don't know, you haven't been there yet, innit? United,
No, we've not beaten Brentford.
bro. I'm telling you, and you watched. I'm pretty sure you watched that Liverpool game when they played Liverpool. I warned Liverpool fans. I said, yo, it's all long balls and crosses, you know, like.
Oh yeah.
It's mad as well because they do the long
They do
throws
long
from
balls
the
a
manager's
lot,
box. Bro, they do it from the manager's box, you know. The long throws from there, like they try to see if they can get another bounce, flick on, and they have the Thiago guy. I think he's already on 11 goals. Is it
11
11?
goals. He's
He's
tied
already
with.
on it. So they have a goal scoring threat while also being good defensively and having a set piece threat. And so it's not going to be easy for them, bro. I think people think it's going to be easy. I don't think it's going to be easy. And I don't think the manager can rush Saliba back yet.
I still think Arsenal win, you know.
And listen, I'd go maximum. I'll go a draw. Listen,
Right.
I'm on the ABA thing, innit? Anyone but Arsenal. That's it. If I think they'll win, I'll say it. But
It's at their
anyone
ground.
they can get points, I'll.
No, 100%, 100%. It's at their ground. That's the reason why I'm just giving it to them, innit? Because at their ground.
At home.
Yeah, it's at the Emirates. It's at the Emirates.
2-1, bro. I'm still going 2-1.
2-1 Brentford.
You know what it is? Because I would have said your G Tech is different, but I call it the G Check Stadium. You get me? You go over there, the G Check. But
Bro,
yeah, what's the other game?
You've got Villa and Brighton, bro. Villa and Brighton is going to be a good game, you know. I still
Good
think
game.
yeah, because the Brighton are fifth. They're 2 points behind Villa, so that'll be a really good game because both teams here have been gaining momentum and they've both been like.
I think 2-2. You know.
That could be a draw, you know. That could be a draw. Yeah. I'm gonna go with a draw in that one. You've also got Forest and Wolves. I say Forest will win that. To be a Forest. Forest
but
will.
they dropped points against Brighton the other day, but then again, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, you've got Chelsea and Leeds. I'm gonna say 3-1 Chelsea.
Thank you. I'm saying.
Bro, I'll be real, yeah, bro. Leeds they've not got a single player that's gonna hurt Chelsea. You've got Liverpool, Sunderland. Sunderland are beating Liverpool. Yes, heard it.
Listen, hopefully, bro. We need that for that.
Sunderland.
We need that for that horse, you know. I can't lie. We need that.
Yeah. Isak will have a stinker. Wirtz will have a stinker, and Sunderland and Granit Xhaka will bag. I promise you, yeah. Liverpool.
We need that. Listen, 45 yards.
30-yard screamer. Granit Xhaka taking his top off.
We need to hear the slot out live from Hussam stream one day, bro. Yeah, so we know we got the clip, but we need the live one.
100%.
We don't need him threading around it and all that. We don't need that. We need the live slot out.
Yeah. That will be generational. I know you've also got United and West Ham. I'm gonna say 2-1 United, didn't it? I'm gonna say 2-1 United, bro. And yeah, you guys missed 2017, 2020 football. It's nostalgic to me, bro. 2020 is 5 years ago, but it feels like it was 20 years ago. Like I do miss football back in especially those times. Of course I do, because one, there was better players back then, and life back then was a lot better, bro. Like I'm 25. If we're gonna go by 5, bro, I would have been a teenager in it, so I would have naturally enjoyed football way more. So 110%, it does feel nostalgic, bro. Like I miss 2014 football, I miss 2016 football, I miss all of it. Like the early 2000s is the best. Like bro, you had Alexis Sanchez, you had flipping Eden Hazard, you had Neymar, bro. Like when he was at PSG, you had Messi, you had Ronaldo, you had Ibrahim, bro. You had bare players. Like you had bare players to enjoy. Like nowadays, yeah, we're just scrambling on who to enjoy. That's why when I say, bro, Yamal, yeah, Yamal, we need to be grateful, because Yamal's the type of player he'll have a lot of haters, but we'll get a lot of appreciation once he's retired. Because, bro, what he's doing right now is not normal. Like I know he didn't have the best of games against Chelsea, but you got to understand the guy's still a kid, in it, and he's not going to be cooking every single game.
Yeah.
So but bro, him and Alexis, bro, this guy, yeah, he was a problem,
He was a bad man. I just never thought he was better than my guy, innit? Because remember
Sanchez wasn't a better player than Hazard, but Alexis Sanchez was a proper good player.
But he was like you play him left winger. He was more of a goal scorer.
Anywhere.
He was
Anywhere.
different.
He's a type of player where he's perfect, for a team that if they have a plan and it's not executed, right, we need someone to do something out of nothing. Get me the bro. I kid you not. Yeah, he was a sick player, bro. But yeah, man, listen. 2-hour show. It's 11 o'clock. Big up to Yasser as well for tuning in. The show went a lot longer than it did, in it. But listen, we enjoyed it.
It didn't feel as long, but I started to realize time's gone. I got to work early morning and that, and I've got work to do now before I go. So
yeah, I want to try and
because we can do this for like 5 hours. Like when you're just having a chat, right? I swear to you, time goes so quick.
No, 100%. Whenever you're down to do a show in it, let me know. In it, you've got my number, so we can just do more collaborations. Because nowadays people are acting bougie in it. Like not many of them have that much time in it. So for as much as I do like doing streams on myself, bro, bouncing off someone is so much easier and so much better. So yeah, man.
Pause, but yeah.
That sounded.
And on that note, you get me. Peace out, man.
Yeah, bouncing off each other is mad, Listen. Yeah. Honestly, I appreciate it. Yeah.
Haram, the ones. Nah, come on, bro. Anytime. No.
100%.
You're my guy, bro.
Appreciate it, man. Take care, everyone. Like and sub and drink water. Don't be frauds and behave in it. Got to behave out here. Peace, bro.